Hello and welcome to Deft and Dorky. We're going to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I don't know what's
Play
going
Dungeons and
on.
Dragons.
We play Dungeons and Dragons. Now I'm waiting for campaign 3.
Yeah, I know, right? Like the
real good.
18th
Keep
can't
going.
get here soon enough because I'm ready for that one shot. But
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll keep it in the same world, or if they'll do something completely different.
I don't know. I mean, I know he has done a lot of world building for Exandria, but
It's gotta be a point where you're like, you know what? I need something new. This is it. Move on to the next one.
This is their
yeah,
chance.
maybe. I mean, they've explored basically 2 continents now.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a third one that he hasn't talked about.
Maybe there's a third one that he hasn't made yet.
Maybe.
What? Somebody gifted me a tier 1 subscription 1 month to someone else?
Dang, dude.
What does that mean?
They gave you a sub. A Twitch sub.
Bliznami gifted you a tier 1 sub 1 month to G Swirly. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Bliznami is.
Gee, swirly.
That's how you get viewers.
Yep.
You
Hey, you got a free sub. You should check it out.
free sub.
Whoa, dude, check out my free sub, done. This is my Amazon Prime sub. Take it.
How's everyone doing?
That's what I keep giving Trog every time he streams.
Hello.
I need help with my level up.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
It's been a while.
You know, if you just stream like
Wow.
once a month, you could withdraw your money in like a year.
That's true. True that. Truth. Dude, how do I figure out my HP? I'll have to figure this out afterwards. I'll just keep
Well,
the
let's,
same HP.
Well, you gotta roll a hit die.
Oh crap! I didn't even know. I'm so behind.
Is that a
I think for warlocks it's a d8.
10d8?
Well, you roll 1d8.
Yeah, you roll an additional dice every level. So level 10,
No.
you roll 10d8.
NBA, you
I
become
have a million
boss.
hit points. So
Got
6
14
plus
hit
whatever
points.
your
What are you doing
con
with
modifier
70?
is.
Where's the level up button?
The anvil.
Yeah, manage levels.
I think my con modifier
And
is +3.
Okay, so you got
Does that make sense? Plus
9 hit points.
manage HP.
Oh, look at that.
Where is the roll?
Father, please come help me.
Father.
Father, please.
Father!
Father.
I need you. I don't know how to do this.
Just a minute.
We shouldn't have started this until we got this done. I didn't even know we were leveling up to 10.
I mean, I
Why
told
hasn't
you
it been level 10?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I didn't know. When I asked you the other day what level we were and you said 10, I was like, oh, okay, we're already 10. I didn't think we haven't leveled up yet. I guess it's because we did that one shot and then like I've been busy as balls.
Well, yeah, you guys
we
got
played
to,
a session
got,
as level 10.
You got to
Yeah, I know.
the Order of Dusk,
know we
and that's
did.
when you leveled up, but you wouldn't get the... You could take the hit points, but none of the spell slots or anything until you got a long rest, so I think some of you just decided not to level, and then didn't do it last week as well.
Yes. Yes, that is probably the thing that happened.
Sounds like me.
Yeah, that sounds like what I would have done. 6 plus my con. Alright, I'm gonna roll this. Wait. Where am I gonna roll it? Well, I set myself to 10, but I didn't get my health. Where's my health? I need to make this full screen so I can see what's going on, because it really cuts things off. I'm just gonna roll in game. How about that? A d6 plus con, right?
Yep.
What I said? Can you summon me to whatever board so that I can roll?
Apex.
Apex. Okay, yeah. Oh, no, never mind. You already summoned me.
Dude,
Oh, wait, I'm still
loving all
not doing
these-
anything.
Wait,
Sufficiently in the middle, baby. So, what's my con? 2, so 5 more hit points.
That
6.
is correct. That is correct.
Oh man.
Oh, I can't edit max HP.
Did you get it?
From
Did you
here?
get the
Okay.
the Chris Farley visual? That's what I was going for.
Yep.
Definitely got Chris Farley taking a tank top off.
He is correct.
Yeah.
His finger looks so long in that movie.
Yeah.
Whenever he does that, like I swear, if you watch it, his finger is long. It's weird.
All right. Well, do a quick,
Okay.
quick recap while they're finishing.
Yeah, do a
Doing this
recap
character.
while we're.
So,
While I'm leveling up my character too. What do we get at level 10?
I don't know what you
Read,
get at level
read,
Nothing.
read.
10.
Read.
Different
I don't wanna
classes
read.
get different things.
I got divine intervention on Melmore. We can bring Dun back maybe.
Oh yeah, baby.
There you go.
Dodge do it.
Bring me back, baby. I'll come back. Yeah, dude, I want that character back.
Yep.
You two are like,
come back
maybe
at
I,
level
I think I
5.
don't
Bring
like
back my
bards.
friend.
Bringing him
Hey, I
back. He's gonna be
explained
level
to you.
4.
Level
explained
4
to
or
you
5,
what
whatever it
happened
was.
with that.
Yeah, but even since then, you've been like, you know what? I just don't think I like bards. So it's
No,
fine.
no,
You can
not
change
that
your
then.
mind. That's okay.
Arcane tradition feature. Oh,
This is where you get to
I've been getting
concentrate.
something
You
cool.
get
I just gotta look up what it is.
you get. I think this is where you get to not make concentration checks based on damage from
On summoning.
conjuration spells.
Hot dang, you're
Uh,
probably right.
All right, so you guys decided. So a few weeks ago, you decided to enter the Underdark to try to find some answers from the people at the Order of Dusk. After weeks of traveling through uncharted parts of the Underdark, you finally made your way to the more traveled tunnel system of the Underdark proper. And after traveling another week or so through around the different cities and having an encounter with a vampire, sting past some sticky situations, potentially sticky, you decided to walk up to the gates of Uladara and say, "Hey, we'd like to talk to the people at Order of Dusk." And they're like, "What are you talking about? You're under arrest." And they took you in. They checked into your claims about knowing Traylor, who got back to them and said, basically, yeah, bring them to us as prisoners, please. And they were like, you bet. While you were in prison, Seraph
Bet,
became friendly with one of the guards who ultimately helped you get out of chains as you tried to fight off the Shadow Blades that were escorting you to the Order of Dusk campus. You fought them off, and Sting met back up with you. After you reached the campus, you decided Cleroy should use his disguise kit to dress up as one of the Shadow Blades, which he did effectively. You then put two of you in shackles and Beak in the pocket of Seraph, walked up to the door, knocked on it, opened it, got told that he was doing it wrong, but rolled a deception check high enough to make them believe you had just gotten hit on the head or had forgotten. They told you to go around the back. You went around the back, walked into the hallway that leads to Traylor's on-campus home, did not knock on any more doors, threw it open, stepped into a magical trap, and was stunned. Traylor then came out and had a conversation with you. You again managed to roll deception rolls high enough to trick him into thinking that maybe the Shadow Blade just got hit on the head, and he said, "It's fine, whatever, take him down." And you pulled out your sword to begin to stab Seraph, and he said, "What are you doing? Take him down to the dungeon." He then opened the door for you to the dungeon, and as you guys looked towards that door, he turned around to walk back into his room. And when he did that, you guys thought you saw an opening and decided to pick a fight with him. He turned around and immediately used the layer actions of his abode to effectively stun you all until the Shadow Blades in the dungeon could come up and get shackles on everyone. They took you down to the dungeon, had some brief conversations with you, and you realized you were stuck. The next day, a group of Drow students at the academy decided to check and see what was going on, since they had been helping some expats. A couple of them had been helping expat Drows relocate to Elven land if they wanted to. They knew that the social pressure and government had been sort of combining to make leaving the Underdark a little less appealing, as they wanted people to stop doing it. You went in search of what you saw was a Shadowblade having 2 shackled prisoners the previous day. As you made your way down, you ran into a Shadowblade who recognized 2 of you and said that it was time for a trip to see someone. Their name was started with an M, I think. Nope, it's gone. Where did it go?
What name are we talking about?
They said
The master.
no, it was
They're not the man. They're one of the teachers.
there we go, Zalinth. The guard said they recognized 2 of you and said, well, it's time for another trip to Zalinth, which you guys had heard of. He's one of the professors who works at the order, but you didn't actually know him, hadn't had any classes with him.
You'd rather kill than go to Snape.
You then proceeded to successfully dispatch the 2 Shadowblades,
I will be right back.
as they were trying. One of them was trying not to kill you, and the other one got banished, and before he knew what was going on, he was also killed. You then checked around in the dungeon. You freed the prisoners that you saw, and you also freed 18 teenage kids who were in another wing of the dungeon. You had started getting ready to gather everyone so that you could teleport out, and that's kind of where we left off. You know that you will have about you figure you have at least 20 to 30 minutes before the guards switch shifts, and you don't know when Trailer will be back, but the earliest he's ever been back would have been in an hour or 2. So you've got all these kids out of the cells, and you got these prisoners that you saw the other day out of the cells. And what would you like to do? You can go
Prisoners
as
are us,
either
though,
your
right?
regular character or your Drow character.
Oh baby,
Prisoners,
I'm not there, so I don't
us.
have to do anything.
There wasn't any other prisoners other than us and the kids, was there?
Your drow
No.
character's there, Eric.
Oh well, I don't have him open.
Yeah, you checked all the other blocks, and the only thing you found in one of the empty blocks was all of your stuff.
Right.
So you got all your stuff. David's wizards, as he came down, had the detect magic up, and you guys did manage to dispel magic on a couple, actually 3 of the traps that were in upstairs. When you came downstairs, David, you could see that these cages were just in range of your detect magic, and they were lit up almost prismatically with different schools of magic. But the concentration on your detect magic faded
Okay.
as you pulled up
We wanted
a skeleton.
We want to try to see if we can take this middle thing, because it was like a little bit bolted down, but we wanted to see if we can grab it while the ritual was going on.
Okay. Go ahead and make
My-
a strength check.
It was my drow who wanted to do it. I don't remember what his strength was, but I know it was good. I think it was an 18, 16 maybe. I'll just roll 20.
Okay.
Anybody have any thoughts how to get everybody out of here?
He had a good athletics, if that matters. I was trained in it. I can pull him up if you need me to.
With 15, I'll say you start to pull on it, and part of it does sort of break off. It's still attached.
Yeah.
But if you spent enough time, you figure you could probably get it up. but it's up to you if you want to spend your time doing that.
Do I have 10 minutes? That's how long a ritual's going to take.
They have like 30 minutes.
Well,
before the card.
the teleportation circle takes 1 minute, but it's up to you what you guys want to do. I know that
Hiya.
you guys traveled for weeks to get here for information, so I didn't know if you'd want to look around before you left.
Do I recognize anybody
Not
else?
far out, see.
Beak wants to go.
Yeah, we need to go.
No, none of these people are familiar to you.
Galahad and Melm were already gone. They just.
We're already gone.
Yeah.
We pieced out.
We need to get out of here. We need to get everyone out of here.
Don't have a lot of time left.
I'm gonna look towards my drow character. You said you could teleport us out of here? And then she'll be like, yeah.
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 I can
She's
totally
gonna
do
start drawing teleportation circle.
Okay, is anyone else going to look anywhere else? Or are you just
Where we
all going to
going?
bail?
that. Did we copy that circle?
Clearwater is trying to get out as soon
Yep.
as he
Didn't
can.
we pretty much we looked at all the dungeons and stuff down here, right? Like we already searched everything down here.
You did look down here, but you didn't really look through trailer's room. In fact, you had
That was
a
upstairs.
Well, I would imagine if somebody wanted to do that, it would probably be our warlock friend here.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to find some info, but I don't want to get abandoned here, you know. So
20 minutes. We can take
That's what
20
we have?
minutes.
That's what you
we can
know
take
you
it.
have.
We can take 20 minutes and go and look. See what
Yeah,
we can
we'll fi-
find. But we need to get out of here.
we can figure it out in 10.
Let's do it.
We can get out in 10 just to be safe. How do we know it's not going to be trapped up? Like,
We don't know that the traps aren't rearmed.
yeah. We need somebody with, I guess, one of our new rescuers
Only,
had the magic, right?
We only had one person with detect magic.
I don't know if I had detect magic.
It
I'll
was
have to pull up
Cle-
the
it was
character sheet,
It was
but I
Cleroy.
don't. Yeah, okay. I
Cleroy
don't
had
think
it.
I do.
We followed him. But I don't know how many spell slots he has left
I think
after our battle.
I think Detect Magic's only first level, so you should have enough to cast it at least once.
Oh, that was a question for you, Cleroy. David.
It's not Clearwater, it's Sin.
Sin.
Alright, you want me to go and cast Detect Magic?
Yeah, and we're going to go check out Trelo's room if we can.
Who else going?
Alright then.
I am.
That's
While they're
everybody.
going, where are my guys? Drain. What Drain something? No, Dane.
Crumdane.
What was it?
Crumdane.
Crumdane. Yeah, he's gonna fiddle with this
Crumdane.
this thing in the middle, and he's gonna see that handsome-looking bird guy over there. And he's gonna say, "Hey, you, why don't you come help me with this?"
I will mention that as you go up to like mess with that thing, you can see there's light from above, and if you look up, it like goes all the way to the sky. There's something in the way,
Yeah.
but
I
it
think
goes all the way to the
I
sky.
think this is important. I want to take it.
Do our rescuers know about this? Weren't they a part of the order?
They were, but they have no idea about any of this stuff down here.
So the two of them will work.
Basically, the rescuers are. This is all. They did no idea this was here. That's what's going on because you weren't here last week. So
Yeah, and were they part of like the school?
they were just part of the school. They
Yeah.
were students.
Yeah, they were
It's
students.
not stone, is it?
They were all students.
They were like, think of Harry Potter and Hermione and that little group. That's them.
Yeah.
That thing
How
is
big
it
of
stone,
a?
or is it metal?
It's a bit weird. Make an Arcana check for whichever character you want.
I'll hit you with guidance too, just
I'll
to.
just roll a 20. Okay. Probably not very good.
Okay. Yeah, it appears to. It's maybe. It's like a mixed. It's like a stonish metal type. It appears to be conjured, and have some sort of magical
He
potential.
says, Birdman, why don't you shape that stone and maybe we can get it out here easier? He says, okay. Shape stone.
Okay, so you're gonna spend the 10 minutes doing that.
No, not. Well, I'm gonna spend 10 minutes trying to get it off. Shape
Okay.
stone is a spell I can do to try to help with it.
Between spells and 10 minutes worth of strength checks, you can get that piece off.
Excellent. Is it? Well, Cleroy's gone, so I won't ask him. Not Cleroy, other guy.
Okay, so
Sin.
who all's going up top? Creed, Sin, and anyone else?
What are we going up top for?
Seraph will go.
Okay.
We're gonna go investigate Trailer's room.
So you
Oh,
just
okay,
wait,
yeah.
wait for us. We'll be right back. As you guys head up the stairs, there is another staircase that goes up, and there's one that goes back to Trailer's room.
My small friend is my nephew, Leland. My niece
Welcome,
is in the other
Leland.
room. He's being very shy and he doesn't want to talk or wave or do anything.
Do you have any interest in going up the stairs, or just going back to Trailer's room?
Wait. We're going to Trailer's room.
Okay, so yeah, you go up the first set of stairs, and then there's another set of stairs that goes up again, or you can go to Trailer's room.
Oh, I see. Well, if we have extra time, we can check it out, but I really want to hit this
Okay.
like 10-minute timing if we can.
All right, to the headmaster's room.
I don't want to take any chances. Because I get the sense that everyone really wants to get the heck out of here.
You know what, guys? I have an idea. You can start a rebellion right at the heart of the, right at the heart of the city. I'll make them fall real
That's
quick.
true.
I don't remember which one you had. I think it was this one. Is that one yours, David?
Yeah.
All these boars.
Yeah, those are all. Those are all Beaks boars. So as you guys come up here, the detect magic still shows that this tile is still active. This one is still not active, from the one that you dispelled last time, and then the ones around this door are active except for those two.
So they did not rearm.
Nope. So you're just gonna move through here carefully with detect magic up to make sure you're okay.
Yep.
Wait, hang on. I'm gonna go. Sin
are
is
watching
gonna
you.
go like up here, and he's gonna see if there's any like switch or anything.
As you move towards that door, let's see, where's your?
He came out of that door, didn't he? When we were, and went back into it.
Yep.
Oh, we never got big in because we fought him.
So your detect magic isn't picking anything else up right now from where you are.
Step up.
I mean, yeah, you can move a little. Like you can. I'm not gonna make you inch along, but as you move, I'm gonna just do checks. Still nothing.
You're being watched by 16 boars.
I kind of. Well, actually, yeah. Let's go into his headquarters, I suppose. Nothing of note in this room.
Nothing magical anyway.
Is there like anything? Just because of my familiarity with this, like, is there any kind of missives or notes or like letters or anything of import that I might
He's looking for a
seek?
diary.
Are you like gonna go through here, or are you gonna just do a quick look around and spend more time in his actual room?
I would target his actual room, but like, if there's anything, like, there's a
Okay.
desk over here, like.
Just give me a perception check.
Alrighty. How do I do this again? Do I click on the number in D&D Beyond, or do I do?
You can
Click on the one
click on
D&D Beyond, and
the,
it
like
the
should
the,
plus
pop up
whatever,
here.
and then it'll pop it up in.
Right, there we go. Okay, cool. Sorry.
I like the pictures. From a distance, it looks like it's something, but then you zoom
I'm
in.
gonna
it's-
I'm gonna hit guidance as well with this, but
Okay.
okay, probably not gonna matter.
Look at that one. That's bad.
So 9. Yeah, I mean the books on the shelves. There's nothing really on the desk. It's just blank paper. The books on the shelves look to be common enough, like magic books, texts.
Mhm.
As you get closer to the door with the detect magic up, still nothing.
Should we knock on it just in case? Or does that mean that it's fine to go through?
There's no magic on it.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
check for traps.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Guidance.
And you have guidance.
I'm guiding you.
Investigation?
Yeah.
24.
This door does not appear to be trapped.
I'll try to open it.
Okay, go to open it. It is locked.
I think I
Hang
have
on.
thieves-
I'll be right back. I'm gonna run back down and grab Cleroy.
Okay, you're pretty fast, so it only takes like a few seconds. Okay, so Cleroy, are you coming up?
What do you want?
We need your help. We need you to unlock a door.
I thought
Okay.
Cleroy was the one with you, didn't he? He's the one to detect
Sin went
magic.
with you. Cleroy did not.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Cleroy is that. I'm sure. I'm confused.
Cleroy's the rogue.
Okay, so you bring Cleroy up. Do you tell him to be careful?
Be careful.
Don't step
No,
on
but-
that tile.
I guess you'll come up and try and.
Okay,
Sounds
go
like
ahead
a challenge,
and make
David. You better
a
step on it.
lock picking check. So dexterity plus your proficiency if you're proficient with your thieves' tools.
I only have
I'm
one.
gonna-
I only have one device. I need to switch.
Guidance
He's
too,
got it out
David.
between his two phones. On his one phone between the two characters.
You're getting an extra D4, David.
The iPad's in
Okay.
on the kitchen table, David, if you want to use that.
Or you can just change your
I'm getting in
character.
a second. I gotta do this real quick though.
While he's figuring that out, can I ask some questions about last week?
Yeah.
So these are all students.
Yes.
Did they explain how they figured out about this whole weirdness, or like what motivated them to even come
They-
searching for it?
The previous day, the doors of the academy were closed, which is weird in and of itself. But then they opened for just a brief moment, and a couple of them saw a shadow blade with two non-drow people in shackles,
That was us.
Yeah.
Okay.
and they
And then
basically the opinion of the order is sort of like less good over the years. They've been accused of not being as transparent as they should with the power they have. Some people, I have it written down actually, I will tell you. Some simply show disdain for it, while others believe the Order of Dusk is up to something sinister. A few go so far as to believe the Order has gained enough power to annihilate entire cities, but those few are largely dismissed as conspiracy theory alarmists. So
anti-vaxxers.
two of these students have also been helping drow expats relocate to Elven land, as it is now much more difficult than it used to be, and they've sort of been doing that in secret. And then they made some friends at school and had been talking to them about some things, and they all decided to check this out because it's weird. The Shadow Blades have only been here for like 6 months, and that's weird. To have them on campus, and it's super weird that they saw them with prisoners, so they wanted to check it out.
Do they know the level of like?
They don't think that their queen would allow this sort of treachery.
Do they know the depth of this? Like, do they know certain professors or anything that were involved with it, or have they tried to talk to? Do we know that?
As far as they know Traylor is in charge, and everyone sort of walks carefully when they are around him.
Okay.
There are some people who talk to him more as equals than others, but no one presumes to tell him what to do.
Okay.
What was your lockpick check?
Alright, so far it's a 14 plus my thing. which
Oh,
I'm
14 plus
proficient in.
whatever, yeah. You easily enough. This is not a difficult lock.
Okay.
So yeah, you get it in there. The door swings open.
Okay, Sin's gonna walk in.
Okay.
Is any of those tiles like worry?
No, nothing. There are no tiles in here. As you walk in, you do notice. Let's see. So 30 feet.
Big bedroom.
You see, let's see, this desk here has some sort of like what appears to be a sort of alchemy equipment, and it's got some green, like crystalline residue that has a faint magical aura about it. That's all you can see from there so far.
Alright, what about this bookshelf?
Let's see. Nothing magical from the bookshelf. You do... Yeah, that's about all you can get from there, too.
Anything over here, like this mirror and stuff? Is the
Uh,
bathroom magical?
As you walk around the room, this does have a magical aura about it. what school it is. Hold on.
Interdimensional bathroom. It goes to the
Interdimensional toilet just goes straight
goes
to
to
the
the
actual
ethereal
state.
plane whenever you
Yeah.
when you poop.
This
You
mirror
sit on the
has a
bucket, it takes you wherever
evocation.
you want in the world.
evocation aura about it.
Mirror's gonna nuke your ass.
Evocation.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the prettiest of them all?
If you'd like to make an Arcana check, you can. This wardrobe has a magical aura about it. There is over on the desk. There is some blank paper. Let me find it. There it is.
David. Narnia's
Quill
in
ink. There is a small, finely made. A small, finely made sort of chest. It looks like a chest, but it doesn't appear to open. It's being used as a paperweight. It has a magical aura about it. And there is a small case, like up here on top, that appears to have something magical in it. The case itself does not appear to be magical.
I'm gonna start grabbing everything and shoving it into my bag of holding.
Does Creed
Okay.
see any journals or anything laying there? That's what he's looking for.
Yeah, do I have
nothing,
any-
nothing sitting on top of the desk, no.
Anything like over on the alchemy bench or in these bookshelves or anything, or the bed?
Tell me what you want to look at, and then roll me an investigation check. Give me a specific thing you're going to look at first.
We'll start with the alchemy. We'll go 1, 2, 3 from those kind of things. Alchemy bench, bookshelves.
Okay.
Investigation.
ABB.
Indeed.
20.
Looking over this sort of alchemy table, it is roll an Arcana check.
Oh, what check?
Arcana.
Yes. Yeah, Arcana.
This green crystalline residue, you're not sure what it is,
Okay.
but it doesn't appear to be anything extra special on the alchemy table.
All right. Bookshelves.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Yet another investigation. I'm gonna hit
Yeah.
guidance on this.
Okay.
That's not anymore. 16.
Just enough. You're looking through on the bookshelves. There are a bunch of books which you would expect to be in here. A bunch of different ones about different types of magic and stuff. There is one that, with a 15, you realize doesn't really go with this stuff. You sort of set that aside in your brain as you continue to investigate. As you're feeling around, you do feel a small, like, notched part of one of the shelves. It appears to have some way to open, although with a 15 you are not sure how to open it.
Did I ask somebody in my party to check it out? Is that?
Sure. You can have a couple people look at it.
Yeah, I'll check it.
Okay.
There's like a switch over here or something?
Let me
Investigation.
take a sword or a hammer and just bust the shit out of it. That's how you get into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no.
It's made out of wood, right? Let's bust
7.
the shit out of it.
Yeah. Can't figure. There's probably a switch somewhere, but you can't find it.
Leroy or Sten, do you want to look at this?
Yeah, I guess I'll have both my characters look at it.
Guidance for both of them.
I think you can guide one of them.
Okay, guide
Because it's a
one,
concentration spell, so you can't actually do it.
Yeah. Hey.
So it's a 15 plus whatever your investigation.
It's so complicated. Alright.
I know somebody there that has goggles.
Oh,
Give it
yeah, I would
away.
hate to use that.
So Clear Wars is like a 14 or whatever. And then Sin is like really high. I don't know.
Oh
I
man.
had my.
Well,
I had
What's your
this camera
plus?
zoom-
On investigation.
Clear Wars is a -1.
okay.
I think
What's-
Clear Wars, or no. I think Sin's probably has a high because it's an intelligence.
Let me see if I can find
He's also proficient in it too, I'm pretty sure.
it. Okay. Well, for the sake of you not having to look it up, I'll say you do make the investigation check, and you find there is a switch.
Okay, I guess Sin will pull the switch.
Okay, so you pull the switch, and the part of the shelf just sort of juts out, and it's a shallow drawer. Inside there is just a bunch of like paper.
Plain.
It has writing.
I'm
on it.
grabbing it, and putting it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, we can just take it and look at it later.
I'm taking like everything that I can get my hands on.
How long would you say we've been here so far?
Probably 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay, we only have a couple more minutes.
Is there like any like kind of like security cameras or anything like that?
Oh yeah, all over the place.
security cameras?
No, there's nothing. no security cameras.
Okay.
So looking
A
over
big
everything.
floating
I
eye
think-
in the corner.
Anything else you want to look at? You still have the book that didn't belong from on the bookcase.
Yeah, I want to snag that.
Okay.
I think Shiro's taking anything that's not bolted down, right?
Yeah.
Are you taking all the books and stuff too?
No, not the stuff that like.
Well, I'm asking
I want to
Sarah.
take anything that looks like
Anything that had a magical
important.
aura that he can fit.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you
like,
got
I know
the chest paperweight. You got
Yep.
the case. Did you open the case? Are you looking at it before?
no,
or
I'm
okay.
just putting it in.
You got the case.
Let's hope it wasn't a case of
And
holding or
You got the
something.
papers from the drawer.
And I'm taking the book that's weird.
Okay, you go to pull the book out, and it clicks, and then the wall, part of the wall over here, starts to move, and it opens up to a, well, you can't really see it from that angle, but as you walk over there and turn the corner, you get startled for a second. As you walk and turn, there is a drow standing there. You get startled for a moment, and then you notice it's not moving. It's actually suspended in a glass cylinder. As you look over it, it's Traylor.
He's not moving or reacting or anything.
Nope.
Alright, guys, we gotta get out of here.
In all of my studies at the monastery, have I ever read about anything of like?
Everyone can make an Arcana check.
Trailer's been doppelganged. And he's been placed in suspended animation. Nice.
I'm gonna do an Arcana, and I'm gonna do my
15 for me.
Dark One's luck with it.
Are you going to guide yourself as well?
Sure, might as well. Can I stack those?
Yeah.
I can't remember what I had.
It is a
7 plus
hectic
2
time
is a
over
9
here.
plus plus your d4. 10. Use all of it and got a 10. Anyone else making
Nice.
Arcana checks?
Sin will.
I'm letting them color with my very expensive Copic markers.
Yeah, there we go, Sin.
I think Sin made it.
Yeah. Sin, from looking at this, you realize this is a clone.
But which is the original?
Yeah.
With that Arcana check, you can tell that. I mean, you don't know if that Traylor that walks around is the original or not, but this is a backup. And
You gotta-
it's, from what you know of cloning, it's kind of it's a bit taboo.
We need to take the body or kill it or destroy it.
Put it in the bag of holding.
Yep.
Don't get his head in the bag of holding.
Duck the whole thing there.
As you look over, the body is not alive currently.
Can they move it without disturbing? You said it's in a glass cylinder. Can they move the cylinder? Just take a
I'll
look.
check for traps.
You can
No,
certainly
it's
try.
not there.
Go ahead and investigate it.
All you gotta do is take their clone, kill him, and put the other clone in a trap.
Hey Creed, can you do that guidance thing?
Guide. Yeah, guidance.
Doesn't appear to be
Jeez.
trapped.
Can Sin make a roll? Check if it's trapped.
Yeah, one more person can do an investigation check for traps.
And I guide him too.
Yeah, after you see Seraph like look over it, you're like, I don't know if he did a great job.
Didn't get it.
Yeah, it does not appear. It doesn't matter what your guide and control
Oh,
does not
can
appear
I?
to be
Hang
trapped.
on. I'm gonna put my glasses on after I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Sweet.
You just have to start rolling those trap checks.
A
On
little
your own.
louder.
Investigation 17.
Does not appear to be trapped.
Oof.
What's our time looking like?
You're probably at 8ish, 9ish minutes right now.
Oh, we gotta go. I'm just gonna try lifting off the glass.
Make a strength check.
Has to spell magic on it. Do you have the spell magic?
Natural 20.
I don't.
Natural 20. What for a total of?
Yikes, not great. 20. Ooh, it is good. 26.
26. You start to lift it, and it does crack, but it doesn't come off.
No, wait, you said just a strength check, not a strength save, so
Yeah.
it's a 21.
Oh,
That's a
okay,
lie.
So you
I lied.
it's a smaller crack. It still cracks. It does not come off though. It appears to be one solid unit.
It's
So
in
there's
this
a-
glass.
There's a base on the bottom, and then there's a glass cylinder that is attached to it that the clone is inside.
Did we
All right,
attack
everybody,
it?
stand back. I'm gonna start throwing sunbolts.
Okay, then
Yeah.
make an attack roll.
Don't one of the students have dispel magic. Why don't you try that?
While we're doing that, Crumb is gonna ask these kids what these cages are down here.
Yikes.
I'll get back to that.
12.
Yeah, 12 hits. It's just a it's a go ahead and roll damage.
Is not great. 6 damage.
It cracks again. I'll say that if you make one more attack, which you would
Yeah,
probably
I'll
do.
just keep throwing them.
Okay, so yeah, after a few more attacks, it does like break off a piece of it, and the body is still sort of standing there motionless.
I'm gonna just start trying to break it off and get the body out.
Okay,
Yeah, can we take the body with us?
sure.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you're just gonna drag the body.
Yeah. Kidnapping style. Let's go.
Let's get out of here.
I love this. Anything about the mirror of the chest though, real quick? This thing.
What's
What
the-
magic type was with this one?
That
Evocation of the mirror.
was the mirror was evocation. The wardrobe. Are you gonna open it and look?
I don't know too much about magic types or what they mean.
Okay. Give me just a moment.
You open the doors and you hear voices. Welcome to hell.
Yeah, is it kinda like-
I think it would be.
I don't think the mirror would be a scrying mirror, but that wouldn't be evocation.
I don't remember what it is. It's either. I think it's either transmutation or evocation. Let's see if I can find it.
What are you talking about?
The
chest, the
drawer
wardrobe.
dresser.
Oh, the wardrobe. Yeah.
I think it's either evocation or transmutation. Ooh, I know what it would be. Hold on.
Thankfully, the children don't have to hear what
Conjuration.
everyone's saying.
Yeah, abjuration.
Conjuration.
Abjuration.
Is there a penalty for opening it? Or is that one of those things I wouldn't know until I tried it?
Yeah, you don't know? I mean,
Open it.
it doesn't appear like abjuration would be something that more along the lines of a trap.
Yeah, his bedroom.
that's
He's not gonna
trash.
trap his wardrobe every time he has to get. a new
Yeah,
shirt.
that's alright, I'll try it.
Okay, you gotta open it. The interior is empty.
Okay, I close it.
Okay.
He doesn't wear clothes. He's using disguise self all the time.
You're just opening it and then closing it?
No, I close it and then. Okay, I have. Let me see. Do I have Dispel Magic?
Some of the students do. Didn't everybody come up?
I have Dispel Magic. Can I cast it on it?
You can if you like. I will say that, I mean, you've been to this school, you know a little bit about magic. You would know that generally, if it's a magically enchanted item, Dispel Magic will not work.
Oh, okay. Alright, well then never mind.
Are you going to inspect it at all, or are you just leaving it?
Sure, I'll expect it. I'll expect it real quick.
Okay. Well, as you reach in, you notice your hand kind of disappears. You pull it back, and your hand is still there, but...
Told you, it's
Dude.
Narnia.
Some Narnia stuff right here. So when I pull it back, it reappears?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna stick my head in, but keep my body on the outside.
Okay. Stick your head in. You see... Well, you cannot breathe. As soon as you put your head in, you are unable to breathe. But as you look around, it's a bunch of sets of clothing.
The wardrobe of holding.
Yeah, I'm backing
Pretty
out.
much.
And then last thing I want to do is look in the mirror.
Okay. You see yourself.
Well,
I
guys.
say, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the bravest of them all?
I see.
Oh, jeez.
I'm holding this body, and I see Greed stick his head, and I'm sure he says, you know, oh, it's a wardrobe of holding. I'm gonna go over to it and put my hand in, and I'm gonna think of the artifact.
Okay.
See if I can't pull it out.
You pull your hand
that's
out.
cool.
Nothing there.
I want to put my hand in and be like, a 6 set of new robes.
You pull out a 6 set of new robes.
So sick.
I'm gonna put my other hand in and be like, 5,000 platinum.
Pull your hand out. Empty.
Dude. Alright, I leave the old.
old.
Should we bounce, guys?
I've been vaguely listening. Yes, I think we should bounce.
Yep, let's go.
It's
All
been
right.
hectic over here, God. I got these amazing new pieces of art from my nephew, double-sided.
Oh man.
Dude, man, made with Copic markers. Oh God, dude, them markers are like $5 a piece. Except for this one. This one was Sharpie. I had to take that one away from him because that's scary.
All right. So you guys are dragging Traylor's body back down carefully so as not to hit the tiles that are still active.
Yep.
As you go back down towards the...
Not like so carefully that we don't like bump his head against the stairs on the way down or anything.
Back down towards the dungeon area, there are that other set of stairs that goes up. Are you just going to take the body down, or you get anyone going up to check that stuff, or not?
I'm going down.
Can I cast Unseen Servant and tell it to go up there and check out what's up there?
Sure. Is that? I don't
Can
know
it
that
communicate?
Can it report? I don't know. Let me look.
I think it's like a fancy mage hand.
Yeah, I think it just moves things.
Okay.
Can't take the grid very well in the compression.
I really want to... Because none of that's familiar to me or the other students, right?
You guys should
Hanging up
stick
on modern art.
Traylor in that bag of holding when we get rid of him.
Just throw him in the
Problem
dresser.
solved.
and know about the what, Brian?
The whole area, structure. Like, this is all new to me and the students, right?
Yes.
Man, I really want to go upstairs and check that stuff out, guys.
And you can make Arcana checks on the stuff down on the bottom as well, since you were already there. I think some of you already did. Yeah, Unseen Servant is just it's a mindless, shapeless, that performs simple tasks, so no.
Alright. What a useless servant.
While you guys are up here doing this, what were you doing, Beak?
Once we got that middle thing off, we're gonna ask the kids what these cages were for. If they know anything about this area.
They said, I've seen some people get put into them. I don't... They look over. He's been here the longest. He might know more. And there's a young boy over there just sort of looking at the ground. He seems a bit emaciated.
Give him a good berry.
Standing still. You go over there and give him a good berry.
Mm-hmm.
He looks up at you, and he's just holding the good berry.
I take one of my own and I eat it.
He takes it and puts it in his mouth and eats it. Thank you.
Say, they put you in these cages?
I was in one for a short time.
Why?
It draws out. It drains you. It makes you very tired.
Beak casts 16 boars,
Oh God.
5th level. And then we're going to bash and destroy all this stuff in here. I say, stand back. And I order the boars to break everything.
Okay.
Except for the people.
Over the course of a couple minutes, I'll say that you can get. A couple of them are like beyond repair, but most of them are just like dented and scratched. They are very sturdy.
Okay,
If
I
you
will
want to spend
assist.
another 10 minutes doing it, then sure. But these are basically magically
I will-
conjured metal cages.
I will throw ice knives and oh, can I just dispel magic? Try to
Well,
smell.
again, if it's a magically enchanted item, it won't actually dispel it. Its dispel magic is used mainly for active spells.
Okay. I will
Occasionally
ask
it'll
for
work, but
assistance
try it.
from everyone down there, which would be Crumb, Dane, and whoever else is there to try
Okay.
to probably break these things.
All right, so you can get half of them broken then, and then the other half are
Okay.
still seemingly dented and scratched. The boy took the as he eats the good berry, says, "Where have you come from? I've never seen one like you before."
Swamps. Up there.
Says, "Well, thank you for the food. What shall I call you?"
Beak. Okay, Beak.
Okay, Beak.
Stand back.
Right.
Boars are crazy.
Boars are crazy.
And I
Are
say
they boars or
boars.
badgers?
Oh, boars. I
Oh,
want
okay.
the charging because they
Oh, okay.
have a charging attack.
All right. They can knock
Nice.
themselves silly. All right.
Boars. Be crazy.
All right.
You guys are burning a lot of time up there.
He extends his hand and says,
Yeah, I don't know.
"Hello, Beak. I'm Perrin. It's nice to meet you."
Hello, Perrin. Do I know that name?
You do.
Sounds familiar.
At the beginning of the campaign.
Was there? Oh, the where? And then the sewers.
He
Oh.
was the boy who you were looking for in Frolia.
Yeah. I say hello, Perrin. I know your mom. We talked. Well, I didn't talk, but Dunn and Druzil and Seraph.
I will say that you do remember that his mom is dead.
Oh yeah.
And his home is gone.
I won't say that.
Okay. You do know his aunt, though.
Oh, okay. I will take you to, well, wherever you want. There's a big cow lady.
It's a big cow
with-
lady.
with safe people. She saves kids. Or your aunt, or anywhere about here.
He says, "What about? Can I go home?"
No, you don't have a home anymore.
What?
Oh, so much.
They're sugarcoating that.
What do you mean?
You're
it blew up.
adopted.
Big boom. It hurt my
They're
ears. I
sugarcoating.
was blind for a
See
while.
his eyes start to well up, and he just sort of sits and stares at the floor. Meanwhile, then you go about telling your boards to be crazy. You guys are dragging Traylor's clone down the stairs. Where are you? Is anyone going up the stairs, or are you just going down to the bottom?
Going
How
down.
much time have we spent?
Probably about 10, 12 minutes by this point.
So a total of 10 or 12 minutes?
Yep.
And we wanted to get out of here in 20?
Yep.
I really want to check out upstairs.
All right.
But,
You going to run?
and I'll do it myself if I have to.
Take Sin with you at least. He's got magic.
Magic.
Hopefully you can see traps. And check
We'll be
for
back.
traps. Don't forget. Check for traps always. And I'm gonna head down.
We'll be back in like 5 minutes.
All
As soon as I see
right.
Seraph, I'll run over to him and tell him that we need to break these because they're hurting kids with them.
I'll hear that
magic.
and just I'm like holding Traylor's body and I'm just gonna go just dump him.
Yeah, you
And
guys
start-
You guys see
start trying
Seraph
to
come
figure
down carrying Traylor, who appears to be unconscious. And the students are like, "Oh, what? What?"
Okay. I'll come down. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. He's not there.
Okay.
I guess I'll be coming down to Clearwater, and he'll say
And
it's a clone.
I'll throw him down on the ground and I go, look, see? And I'll slap his face.
Right. His face is
I'll look at the other
slapped.
kids and I say, Seraph's very strong.
All right. So, Creed. Creed and Sin are going up.
And while they're up there, we're going to continue bashing these cages.
I will grab my crowbar. Clear will grab his crowbar, and he'll use his crowbar to get these cages out.
Okay, so put Creed there, Sin there. All right.
He's detecting magic, right?
Well, if he casts it again, I think he has a slot. But yeah, as you go up, you don't see any like traps or anything. Magic traps, that is. The stair. It's a lot of stairs. It's actually more stairs than are represented here, but it takes you probably a couple minutes to like hurriedly go up all the stairs. Once you finally make it to the top, it is a snow-covered mountainside. I don't know if you can actually get up those stairs or not by yourself. If not, I can move you.
I think I can.
I think I can. I think I can.
We're in beta.
As you make it to the
I
top,
don't-
there is a canopy with a some sort of like rod that's like faintly pulsing, just barely detectable, pulsing with some kind of energy. And with detect magic up, it appears to be all kinds of schools.
And again, dispel magic wouldn't work on this.
You don't believe so?
The shards usually go with all magic. Pulse all magic.
Do what?
Don't the shards we're looking for, don't they usually do all magic?
Oh, the piece of the artifact?
Yeah.
No, I believe they are abjuration. So the two of you can make Arcana checks to see if you can sort of piece together what this is.
I will go first, and I will cast guidance on myself. Is there a way to add dice to my roll?
No.
So I got to do like.
If you pull it, if you do the overlay thing, know what you mean? Or the
Mhm.
Yeah, if you click a different dice, it will just.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate, sir.
Wow. Wow. So, does 9 get me anything? No. I'm just kidding.
There you go. David's got it.
What's your Arcana? I'm guessing you're a student here, so even if you're not, for this moment in time, we'll say you are proficient in it, and that is enough to sort of piece together. This appears to be
Pretty sure he is proficient in it. I'm just
a
wondering
sort
his
of
character.
focusing device. And from what you're seeing up here and piecing that together with what you saw down below, it looks like they would put people in those cages draw their energy to that middle little slab, and that thing on top would then focus it and pump it up to here, which would then amplify it.
Ben, have you ever seen anything like this before?
No.
Could we
I
destroy
haven't.
this?
Well, hopefully we can. I want to destroy it.
Alright, well, sorry, did you say we can? Or we should?
We should.
Alright. I want to take a crack at destroying it then.
Okay.
I guess I'll
what?
use Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Go ahead and fire an Eldritch Blast at it.
Alright, hang on. Oh, I guess that's just my hit, right?
Yep. Which would hit. It's just a still target. Go ahead and roll damage. And make a perception check.
Okay.
Your Eldritch Blast didn't seem to do any damage.
I should have fireballed at it.
Have Sin do a perception check. Wow.
No way.
Go ahead and shoot your firebolt at it. Make an attack roll. Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
What's fireball? Is it D10? 2D10?
2d10.
Oh, you have it.
Wow. Nice. Go ahead and make another perception check, both of you.
Can I guide one of us in this?
That's your-
David, can I ask what your...
You rolled a 5. So you're both
I
sort
think
of
all of it's going
looking
away.
at it for some sort of reaction.
Dude, seriously?
Oh, a 10. Okay.
10.
So between the two of your spells, the DC was lowered enough to where you can tell that the faint glowing energy is ever so very slightly less dim now.
Less dim, as in it's brighter?
Yep.
He's picking it up.
Yeah, does it look like we can move it?
It does not look mobile. No.
Okay. I'm scared to touch it.
So,
Yeah, from your perception check there and what you guys have been doing, this thing is designed to absorb and amplify energy, magical energy. So you just fed it some energy, basically. A very, very small amount, but
I wonder if we can overload it, but that would probably take more time than we have the energy
can I cast
for.
my Unseen Servant and have him touch it?
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'll
a good
cast him
idea.
now, see what happens.
So as you cast it, he goes up to touch it, and the spell that you cast on the unseen servant is it's like it's being absorbed into the rod.
Alright, and I guess I'll tell him to stop touching it.
Well, he's gone. He's absorbed into the rod.
Oh, okay.
I would like to try to overload it, but I don't know if we have time, so Sin, we should probably get out of here before.
Yeah, you don't know what
We
the
could-
max capacity is on this thing, but make like just a general intelligence check.
Both of us, or just
Sure.
me?
You can both make it.
Can guidance be applied to this?
Yeah.
Alright. Guide my Sif.
There you go.
Nice.
So yeah, you're not
14.
sure. You're not sure what the capacity is on this thing, but having talked it over with Sin and what you've seen down below, this thing is designed to carry much more energy than what you can produce on your own.
Okay. Well, I don't know if there's anything left we can do with this. It has like a cover over it? Like we're in a building of sorts?
It is shaded, but in the middle it's open.
Oh,
Which
okay.
you can put together is because Drow don't want to spend a whole lot of time in ultra bright light, and since it's snowy up here, it's even brighter. So it's more of a convenience than being done for a architectural reason.
I just want to know, like, can we bring the building down around it?
I mean, you can. It's just basically it's like a tent top. It's not heavy. It's just a
Okay.
canvas.
All right. Well, I'm
Is there maybe a way
exhausted.
to cover it and make it where it can't produce as much energy?
You can certainly try.
Alright, then yeah. I guess I'll try that.
You're gonna try to rip
I
down the tent.
Yeah, sure. And then after that, I guess we can try and run.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check.
This is not going to be good.
2.
Tugging on it. It's not moving.
All right, I got a 15.
You come over there and you pull. Yeah, you rip a piece of it off. The whole thing doesn't come off, but you do rip a piece of the canvas.
What are we
All right,
trying to do?
Last question. Tell me about the stairway. Can we like destroy the
Sure,
stairway to it? Yeah, tear it.
I mean, you could try, but you figure it's going to take longer than 10 minutes to destroy the stairway.
All right. Yeah, I think we've used our time. But
And as you look down that hole, you can see down like the dungeon below.
oh, okay. So we would want to like bring the
We
house
don't
down
see
on
in
the
all our
cam.
investigations. We don't see anything shard-like with all this stuff, like the altar or the thing anywhere. It's got to be around here somewhere.
That looks like the artifact?
Yeah.
Nope.
We searched this altar thing in the middle here quite pretty good, right?
Yeah.
And there's no evidence of Anan anywhere.
Nope.
I bet
Well-
he was dead.
Yeah, I just don't know if I believe Traylor. But... So I guess I say to Sin, like, hey, I think we're out of time. Let's get out of here. And I start heading down the stairs.
Okay.
Unless there's anything else Sin wants to do.
All of this magical debris that we've made, I'm gonna put it in our ring if we can squeeze it in. Especially want the middle thing.
Okay. Yeah, you did manage to break that off, and then you've done some damage to half of the cages.
Still just half. It's been another 10 minutes.
Yeah, those are sturdy cages, and you spent quite a bit of time getting that piece off of the slab there. All right, so you guys head back down.
Yeah.
Okay. Kells is setting up the teleportation circle, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Okay. You're trying to get everyone to go through because it only lasts for a round, so you're trying to get everyone to get ready.
Yep.
All right. As you write down the last rune, the portal opens up. Everybody runs through it.
I have that middle piece.
What?
Got that middle piece.
Okay. Yeah, everyone runs through it.
And I'm carrying Traylor's body.
Okay. Yeah, everyone goes through, and then you guys are in a dark room. And you hear someone say, What? Who are all of you? And Kells and Crumdane recognize the voice as Leandrin, who is the guy that you normally drop people off with here in Kalshara.
Hello, Leandrin. Delivery.
What have you done?
Quite a bit.
who were all these people?
Well, we saw these folks, and Kale's gestures towards Seraph and company. We saw them, being shackled and taken into Traylor's room, and we investigated it, and we found out that there's a dungeon underneath the school, and they had all these children in cages.
He's looking around, and he sees Seraph with a body of Traylor, and he just puts his hands on his head. What? You brought him here?
I think it's a clone.
He sort of
It's
takes
not
a minute.
Traylor.
Okay. What? What am I supposed to do with all these people?
I have a spot if we can get there. But it's probably really far away. Where are we?
You are in Kalshara, which go ahead and make a history check to see if you know where that is exactly. Or you can ask, I guess. You can ask the elves who brought you here.
18 on history check.
18. You
I
know,
wouldn't know.
It's a you would have you would never have been there, but I mean you would have heard of it. So between all of you guys' knowledge, you would figure out that it is a city on the it's the closest city to the Underdark in the Forleone Alliance, which is where the elves are when it's really far north.
Don't you guys have a sending stone to speak with Galahad, right?
Yeah.
See if
Yeah,
there's any-
Just give me one moment. I'll pull out the sending stone.
I don't know this because I don't know D&D that well, but can you teach over like
You mean
voice,
like a
sending
magic
stone,
circle
like
over a sending
yeah.
stone?
yeah, could you describe it and like
Can I walk someone through arcane circles?
like to get back to, let's say, the one that he knows?
Can I send
and-
text images over the
You can try, since there are other people there that are, if you can basically, if you take the time to convince someone there who is proficient with Arcana, then you can both roll Arcana checks, and if there's a DC, so if you beat the DC combined, then you could successfully get the thing. In the meantime, though, real quick, Melmore and Galahad, you guys go through to the labyrinth,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you're in a like a dark room. It's dimly lit. All of a sudden
Okay.
the door appears, and Yorel's like, "Hello, where's everyone else?" And it's just Melmore, Galahad, and Sting.
Yeah, we do a rundown as quick as possible of everything that's happened up to the point where we had to leave them.
Said, well, they went in and they didn't come back. We had an agreed upon time.
That is concerning.
Well, we're just kind of hoping they made it out. They're a resourceful bunch.
I will attempt to find them. And she sort of opens the door for you guys to go out into the labyrinth.
Okay.
She doesn't actually end up finding them, and the first you hear from them is when he contacts you with a sending stone.
Oh, hot dang! I'll go to Yorel with my
Galahad.
sending stone. Yes.
Yarel has one.
Oh, okay.
Galahad,
Yeah.
Yarel. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you get out?
We have like 20 kids, a lot of information, some magic stuff. We're in Kalishtar. Is that
Kalshara.
We're in Kalshara. Is there any way we
Pretty
can
far away.
describe a teleportation circle to you, and you can teleport here and then teleport us back?
Oh, I mean, I've never
The
tried
other
that,
way
but I'm
around?
sure I can.
Yarel?
I can help you with that. So Galahad will have advantage on his Arcana check, and then I need to make either Kells or Crumdane make an Arcana check.
I'm
Crumdane
gonna,
is not trained in Arcana.
I'm gonna make
Kels
two
is.
separate ones because
You need that. I got a
I
plus
don't-
4 in it, but I'm not trained. I'm not.
Can you
proficient.
give guidance to Kels? Creed.
Yeah.
What
And
did I
as
just
you guys
roll?
are
I
talking
rolled the
about
dice.
this, Leandrin's like, "What? Wait! What are you doing?"
15 for Kels.
Okay.
I'll look at that guy and go, look, just gonna get some help to get here, and we'll be out of your hair before you know it.
I don't know where my dice keep going. I've rolled 3 times now. I think my first one was a 14, but there's like some laggers.
Okay, I only see one of them. But yeah,
I
if you-
hear it, bud. It sounds great.
So you guys get a.
Here, I got another one for
Okay.
my. Oh wow, I rolled even worse. Yeah, those are dice. I rolled dice. I'm checking to see if I can do something.
So yeah, with
How you
the,
check to see if you can remember
two
how
of
to
you-
do something?
and Yorel helping, you do eventually get what you believe is the correct order of runes. And everyone that's already in Kalshara, let's see, actually not everyone. Seraph, Beak, I don't think Clear was made. So
Here, let me
Seraph
hear it
and
again.
Beak make perception checks for me.
Oh, that's got a lot of bass. Oh, I gotta mute my mic.
One tail one.
Oh, okay. Those just make the sounds. I got you.
Seraph, you notice that Leandrin, around his neck, is wearing a sort of pendant. And the pendant itself, the piece that's on the chain, looks somewhat familiar. It takes you a minute, but you realize it looks to be the same design as the artifact, but it's not the size of one of the pieces you're looking for, but it looks to be the same. It looks like it was made from it or something.
Where did you get that?
He looks down.
Ooh, that sounds
He
good. That
tucks it
sounds
back
good.
into his shirt. It's a family heirloom.
What is it?
It's just been passed down. I don't know. It's just a family thing.
Have you ever heard of artifacts being used to accumulate magic power?
Says I've heard of magical items, but I don't think I know of anything specifically like you're
Yeah, I'm
talking
playing it
about.
right now. I was talking to him just a
Well,
second ago.
I'm gonna insight check him on that.
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Right there. Oh yeah, that looks good.
Pretty good. 25.
He is visibly a bit nervous, but does not appear to be lying. You figure it's probably the nervousness is probably just having all these people show up in his space where it's supposed to be, one, secret, and two, not very many people in it.
Your necklace appears to it looks similar to an artifact that we've been working to find. We think the Order has a similar one, and they used it to destroy a city. Do you mind if I look at it a little closer?
You just make a persuasion check.
I'll guide him on this one.
Yikes. There's plus,
Not
seven.
being very persuasive.
Says
Yeah, there's 7.
I don't know you. I didn't invite you here.
I'm sorry, it's been a rough time for like a couple days. For like 4 weeks. Traveling in the Underdark with no light. Then living in a dungeon. Scared to death. I'm sorry to put you in this position, but it was our only option.
Says, I'm sorry to hear that. But you might be compromising what I'm trying to do here.
Well, what we just did might save thousands.
Okay. I hope you're right.
I pray I'm right.
Just watching
I'm
Beak
s- I'm
kick
sorry.
around this time.
Look at all those 20s down there.
Sorry, continue.
What are you doing here? Helping people escape the order, or?
He just sort of looks over at Kells and Crumdane. Do you know these people? Can we trust them?
I don't know. They were imprisoned by the Order of Dusk. And they're no fan of mine, so. I don't know.
Enemies of thy enemies are thy friends, kind of thing, you know?
They seem to want to help these kids, and that seems to be my priority.
Says, what's happening at the Order?
Well, I look around and point to the 20 kids that are emaciated.
This?
And yeah. Beak speaks up and says, they hurt them. They put them in cages, and they don't feed them. And bad people.
I'll
Goodness.
interject and just say, like, it appears that they're using
Trying to turn the light on.
individuals to siphon them for energy to do something, and just kind of describe, like, the structure that we were in and what we saw.
He sort of takes a minute. And what are you doing now? You can't stay
Taking
here for
them
long.
somewhere safe. We're trying to leave. We're trying to leave as fast as possible. The person
Yeah,
that,
on that
I'm
front.
contacting to get here is a friend.
Not working.
And we're gonna take these children somewhere safe. I can't tell you where it is, but it will be safe.
That
She's
sounds
just
so
like-
sketch.
Sure. You get the feeling that he's sort of caught off guard by
Doesn't
all
care
this,
about children.
but
Oh.
he is still in the mindset of he's doing his mission, and
It's not
everything has been thrown off now. He's trying to figure out how much, like, what kind of damage control he's going to have to do, and he's worried that he doesn't know any of you. You might let loose the location of this place.
I mean, do we even know?
Hey, we're in a small dark room, aren't we? We can't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just gave his teleportation circle out to someone he doesn't know.
Yeah, why did we do that? Out of character. Why don't we just go there?
Yeah, I was wondering that too, but like
I don't know. Kells can only cast teleportation once.
You only need to do it once. We gotta go once to go there. We don't...
She just did to get here.
Oh, but Crumdane can do it too, can he?
Okay.
But we also don't want anyone else. Our party doesn't want anyone else to know about the labyrinth.
yeah,
And we don't really know these drow, even though they just helped us.
Yeah.
that makes sense. We're
how-
doubly
How far? Well, we could walk there.
that is
What
a
is
far
their
walk.
mission?
How far away is it from the labyrinth?
Quite a ways.
Like weeks.
Yeah,
What, bud?
probably a couple weeks.
Plus, we've got this, like, unconscious body bag. Not body
Yeah.
bag, body. Do we know his mission? Like, are we, like...
The party does not. Crumdane and Kells do, and that
What's his
is
mission?
that he is the receiving end of relocating drow that want to leave the Underdark, and he settles them here. They start settling here in Kalshara, which is why the room is dark. You figure because drow don't like the light,
Ah.
so he doesn't want to bring them straight into a bright light.
Okay. Crumdane will ask him, do you know of another teleportation circle that you can send us to?
I-
That's
Or-
that's
Aren't we
not
coming?
secret. That way we can just We can be out of your hair, and we continue what we're doing.
I don't. I am just the sort of guardian of this one. I don't even know how to use them, really. I've seen other people do it.
Am I making my way there yet? Am I like drawing these runes
Sure.
and like?
You can be.
Yeah, that's what I would
Alright,
be
so
doing. Like,
suddenly, Melmore Gallat, is Sting coming too?
it's probably just me, right?
I don't know. Who else
If
coming?
all we're doing is just gathering people up and bring them back, I figured I'm the only one who needs to go. I can just Melmore can hang out. I'll be gone for
That's-
10
I mean,
minutes and I'll come
You
back.
produced the portal. It's up to Melmore whether or not he wants to.
Yeah, Melmore, do you want to come? It's gonna take about 10 minutes.
I feel like I should come along in case there's a problem.
You got it, bud. Hop in here.
And then they come through and into the dark room. He's like, no more people can come here.
Oh well, don't worry. We're gonna now.
These are my friends.
And I'll
We're
draw
leaving.
another. I'll draw another set of circles. I'm like, how big is this room? Do I have enough room?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty cramped with all these people in here, but
Everyone move to that side of the room so I can draw this circle.
do you have 2 spell slots, 2 5th levels?
I
Yeah, we
don't.
do now.
Yeah, I do
Okay.
now. Yeah.
You.
Also, it can be done as a ritual.
I-
Teleportation circle cannot be done as a ritual.
Oh, can it not? Oh well. Well, I got it anyway. So here
Okay.
we go.
Before we
Draw.
leave, I just want
Nope, already doing it.
to.
He doesn't seem
ahead,
to
go ahead.
say anything about the device that Beak is holding.
He is. I mean, no, he doesn't say anything about it. He's overwhelmed currently. What were you gonna say?
I just want to say, tell him like we're no friends of the order, and we're happy to help you with your plight. We'll get out of here if it makes you feel more comfortable. I do want to ask. I want to ask him if he knows about Anan. Are you aware of a drow? Is he drow?
Yeah, he's drowned, but he has no
You
idea.
aware of a drow? Okay,
Never heard that name.
Ainan's gone forever, dude.
dude, he's dead.
GG to your best friend.
I would say
Yeah.
that like just before you guys leave, Kells will tell you guys to sort of try to tone it down a bit as Leandrin is not expecting you basically, and that actually go ahead and make an go ahead and make an insight check on Seraph to see if you can gauge out any more about between what Kells is telling you and what you've seen from Leandrin.
24.
Okay, so that's pretty high. From between what Kells is telling you and what the actions you're seeing from Leandrin himself, you can tell that he is. This is sort of a. This is not something that he is doing necessarily for himself, but something that he feels he has to do, an obligation that he has to fulfill. And he's not.
Ooh, good job.
Makes him sort of explains a little bit why he's unnerved by all of the because it's interfering with what he feels he has to do. Leandrin also, by the way, is a like a high elf.
Drow. Oh, he's a high elf.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm working.
I'm
on
gonna
this
pull
circle.
out right before we leave. I'm gonna pull out 2,000 gold and hand it to him. I'm sorry for the trouble. I know this doesn't help, but hopefully you can put it to good use. Here.
He just sort of looks at it. Okay,
Did you just give him money?
that's what Seraph does.
Yeah, that's what he's there. You go. Yeah, I
He
know
pulled
where
his
I.
hand out.
Well, should we bounce?
Yeah, we're bouncing. I'm taking the. I took 10 minutes to draw this circle. I'm like, all right, let's get out of here.
All right. All the party and all 18 kids.
Whoa. Do that sound again.
Nope.
It kind of clipped a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Make
was
you sound
weird.
more sci-fi.
Wait, we're taking the kids with us?
Yeah,
that was
they
kind of
go
the
back
whole
to
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go back to the
What are we gonna do with
labyrinth.
them? Leave them here?
I,
They belong.
not
in the
my
labyrinth.
problem.
He does. He hasn't been with us long enough to know the labyrinth. That's what they're for. That's what
Yeah,
they are.
I guess.
They belong there.
Yeah, it's just a giant daycare.
Yeah, so you
For
heard all the
random
kids in there.
Yes.
All show up in Darrell's tower. She comes down and the door appears. Hello to all of you.
Look at all these children we got.
Sorry, RL. We have a lot.
Beak speaks up and points at Perrin. This is Perrin.
Hello,
We know
Perrin.
him. Well, we looked for him.
She says, I've spoken to you before. And he says, I remember your voice.
See, he likes good berries.
Lots of them are sort of, not all of them, but lots of them are sort of, you can see the looks of recognition in their faces as they have heard her voice before.
Very comfortable there, bud. Jeez.
I'll have the kids follow me out the door and lead them to all the other ones.
She opens the door, and as you guys all make it outside, she tells them all, you're all welcome to stay. But you are not prisoners here, and if you would like to go, you may. And a couple of them want basically to start asking questions about their families and all that kind of thing, and she tries to help them as best she can. But ultimately she doesn't know about all of their families. There's one gnome in the group who is pretty insistent that he return to Riveton.
I can
Perrin
take you back to Riveton.
is sort of just, he's sort of sat down and is looking up at the sky, and sort of taking it all in, having to be on grass again and see the sun. It's a mixed bag of emotions for him. A lot of the people are doing similar things as far as taking in the surroundings.
Beak
And
runs
a
up
few
to
of
Sting
them
and gives
seem
him
to
a big
want to go
ol'
back
hug.
home. To who?
Sting.
Oh, okay.
Give Sting a big ol' hug.
Well, you see, there's like a bubble around Sting where no kids are. You run up to him. Some of the kids do seem to want to leave. Some of them are okay staying. Many of them seem like they're okay with staying for at least a bit until they recover and find out more about what happened to their families if they can. Except for the gnome. The gnome really wants to get back home.
I summon 8 fuzzy kittens just to kind of help them out. Or wait, this is Beak. I summon 8 fuzzy spiders to calm the,
The
kids.
kids
So
go.
they can pet them.
The kids are all
and-
very nervous.
And I show them, look, be happy. And I go pet a spider and let it crawl all over my face.
They're all sort of backing away from you.
Why is no one being happy? I specifically requested it.
Once that sort of died down a little bit, Yarel says, I will do what I can for these children, and I will try to find out what happened to their parents. She looks at you, Serapis. Still struggling to find the last piece of the artifact. It continues
I'm
to
like-
elude me.
Holding a body.
Oh yeah, Beak's
she's
holding
like-
this thing also.
What is
She,
that?
This is the face of. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're first. Go ahead.
Kind of lift his head up. This is the face of the leader of the order. I
She sort of
think
looks
this is
over
the-
it. She says,
think it's a clone.
as soon as you, at the same time you say clone, she says, a clone. She's already figured it out. What do you propose, what do you plan to do with it?
I don't know. I thought maybe it could help you.
Throw
I
it
don't
in a
know.
volcano.
Well, either
I mean, we actually know where a volcano is.
either destroy it, or at the very least take it away from here.
What's the clone used for? Can he like turn it on? Have
if
2
he-
of them?
If he dies, his soul will go to this clone.
Oh no. Oh no.
If who
Um,
dies?
Wait.
Traylor.
Really.
That could be
Oh.
good. If we have the body, this one, and we put maybe anti-magic things to where if he were to come into this body, he wouldn't be able to use magic. If we were somehow able to kill him, I don't think we can't, not by ourselves, but if we are able to, at least we'll have someone.
Well, you
to
might
put
have
a
been able,
face
might be able to kill him if you didn't get stuck by all his traps for 10 minutes.
She says if it's, I mean, generally these are a precaution for those who are a bit paranoid. I hope he doesn't die within the next few minutes. That would potentially be dangerous.
Do we still have the magical shackles?
I think you still have 2 sets of them.
You can put these anti-magic shackles on him.
Slap
There you
him
go.
on.
Around
Oh,
the
yeah,
feet,
here.
around the hands.
Yeah, we can take off
Would
his
that stop him
clothing.
from coming into the body?
It shouldn't. Although the interaction might be a little odd.
Let's slap him on there. Who cares?
Okay. See them sort of match his wrist size.
Wait a
I'll
second.
go in the-
If
I'll
you
go
have
and reach into his
anti-magic on
pockets.
there, his soul won't make it, right?
That's what I just asked, and she said
Okay.
it should be okay.
All right. Sorry, I was been distracted.
I suggest if your goal is to eliminate this person, you may as well destroy this body. If you can kill him once, there's no need to try to kill him twice.
Well, you can't. I've killed so many to get to this point, and we will have to kill him to get him into this body. But I think it's a good opportunity that we might be able to show the world what he did. Have someone to blame for Raleigh. Have a face that people can see. Put him away.
She says, I
And
will
just-
leave that decision to you.
Can't just kill him and hope that no one will take his place. Hopefully it'll put a bad taste in everyone's mouth against the order to see their leader for what he truly is.
Very well.
I don't want him to be a martyr.
She just sort of nods. She says, if that is what you wish. I do not want the body here.
Try to find a place to put him.
Take it to Beak Smash.
She
Drop
says,
it off there.
with time I could maybe make a cell, but I don't have the time to
Grab it.
build such a thing right now.
If we have the materials, could we build one?
You can try. But if I'm going to build it here, it needs to be perfect.
I'm gonna go in his pockets. Does he have anything in there?
He is just wearing like underwear, basically. Nothing else.
Perfect.
So yeah, there's something in there.
Also, I'm gonna start pulling out all the items.
Okay.
Yeah.
I took these out of his room. I don't know what any of it does.
Are you gonna start looking through all of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have Galahad. Well, Galahad's gone, but
Okay.
I'll have Galahad come over.
I have identified too. Melmore can identify
Oh.
things.
No more.
Okay. So let's see. What all did you grab?
And
Did you write it
and the
down?
center thing.
And the center thing. Okay. So
Not-
she looks at the center thing and basically tells you what they already told you. It's just a thing that appears to have been built to focus magical essence. And apart from the rest of the components of the device, doesn't really do anything. But It makes that device not function now, at least for a while until they replace that part. Did you write down what all you took?
Did not.
We took
So you had
the weird
Oh,
book
that
was a switch, right?
Paperweight
right back.
thing. The thing in the chest. The little piece.
are you pulling this out? While
Basically took everything that was magic that wasn't nailed down in that room.
while Urel is there, or is
Yep.
she okay? So you're pulling the stuff out. You pull out the paperweight thing, and she's looking at all of it. And you pull out there's a little words.
It was like a
little
chest
case,
with
a
something
little
in
small
it.
case. You open
Yeah.
the case. There are 10 pendants in it. Creed, you would recognize these as the higher members of the Order tend to wear them. They are the ones that the Order wears to protect against scrying.
Yeah.
And she looks over, Urel looks at them and looks at you, and you came from the Order itself.
Yeah. We were prisoners for a little bit.
This is from the
She's-
leader's robe.
And she says, "You're safe here, but if you leave this place, I would suggest you wear those. They'll be looking for you now."
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue. I was gonna say pass them out amongst the party, and we all put one on. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's 10 of them.
Yep.
I think some of you already have one. I think Beak already has one.
What are they?
The pendants of basically anti-scrying,
Oh,
where you
okay,
can't
yeah.
be scryed upon if you're attuned
Yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Are you identifying anything you can't recognize?
Yep.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you go through the only other magical thing I think that you took
It was a
was the
paperweight, right?
chest. Yeah. So going through and identifying that, and Urel says that could be interesting, and Galahad identifies it. It is basically it's similar to, well, as you touch the paperweight part of it and say the word, it will cause a chest, a physical chest, to apparate from the ethereal plane, and you can store things in it, and then touch the toy part and the chest and say Yutsu, and send the other one back. So it's basically sort of like a bag of holding, but slightly different functionality.
Let's open it.
Yeah. Is there anything inside of it?
So you touch the paperweight part, the small chest, and say "Duer," and apparates this chest, and it's just sitting there next to you.
I'll open it. I'll check for traps.
Go ahead.
Check 'em for traps
Go ahead and make an
first.
investigation check. You eliminate all the kids at the labyrinth.
Everyone does. If you want guidance,
Natural
take it.
20.
Does not appear to be trapped.
All right, I'll open it.
Yeah, you open it up. It's not locked. It's stored in the ethereal plane. There's no need to lock it. As you open it up, there is a wand, and then there are several small little pouches.
I'll pull them out and start going through them.
So you open up the pouches,
And
they're
I'll hand the wand to Melmore so he can identify it.
So Melmore goes through and identifies the wand. It is a wand of the War Mage +3.
Daggone.
Galahad.
And the little pouches, as you're opening them up, they're all filled with the same thing, and it's some sort of green powder.
Is it similar to that green crap on the alchemy table?
Yes, it is a very similar color.
Yarel, do you know what this is?
She looks at it, sort of does her hand in the air. She says, "Interesting." She explains to you that it is, it sort of resonates with all the different schools of magic, and what it is, it's residuum, basically. It is component that will replace any material component that you need for a spell. If it's like a gold worth, it's inside the inside the chest, within all those pouches, is 10,000 gold worth of it.
Galahad,
Yes.
Melmore, Creed, spell components. Throw it.
Spell components.
So any spell component that has a gold requirement, you can use residuum instead.
Oh, nice.
So we'll divvy up that for all the spellcasters.
And it's not a one-time use thing, right?
It
No,
depends on what the
it's-
spell is. If it is consumed by the spell, then the residuum is
Okay.
consumed. But it only will work. It won't do like your blood, because that's not a gold.
Right.
But anything that requires a gold amount, you can replace it with residuum.
And it's 10,000 each, or is it like we're splitting that amount?
Total.
We'd split that amount.
Yep.
Is what we would
Okay.
do. 'Cause
So we're looking
resurrection
at-
spells are expensive.
Yeah, I'd be happy to like take less if that means that you guys have something for a spell that's more expensive. I don't think I
I have.
currently. Let me look at my spells. I don't think I
I
currently
know.
have anything that requires
I know I
cost.
do.
I think Larry has the
spells
expensive
are,
stuff.
yeah, cleric spells are stupid with materials. I have a lot of spell materials. I spent like 3,000 gold on spell materials, but before we left, but still, it's expensive.
I don't think I have anything.
I'm gonna put one of those necklaces on and start attuning to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say all of us would do that, right?
Urel turns to you, Seraph, says, if there's nothing else, like I said, I've still had no luck finding the artifact. I'll get back to it.
Just so you know, this has to be the ones that sent the beam to Raldea, because they had cages and never mind, I wouldn't know that. So
He might, unless they
I wouldn't know
tell
that. Yeah.
unless
until
Creed told
Beak.
us. Creed might have came back and said it, everything that he saw up there.
Beak's the only one who knew about the cages and that they were siphoning power out
But
of.
Creed
He
saw
talked to
the,
Perry.
Creed was
I
up
mean,
top.
everyone was
Creed,
there.
Creed sussed it out from what he saw downstairs and what he saw up top. So if you guys talked about it, then you would know.
Everyone but
So-
you
Yeah.
three were there because I just said it to the kid there.
Just consider the information disseminated.
Yeah, I'll tell TRL about the cages and that they have to be the ones that were taking the power away from children to use the artifact.
She just looks puzzled. Why would the Brotherhood give children to Drow?
I don't know. We heard from a former member that a human woman named Braitha had talks with the leaders of the Order, and whenever that happened, that's when the Order decided to start doing these things. We don't know who Braitha is.
Well, I guess if you come across any new information, let me know.
We will.
Probably afford to take a long rest here tonight, yeah?
Oh yeah, we're safe in the labyrinth, for sure. We have our own building.
I
Is
used all
there-
my high level spell slots.
We have
Yes.
we have our own house here to stay in.
Is there anything that we need to be doing right now, or
Where do y'all think we should take Treyloy's body?
Throw it in the volcano.
Well, we'd have to go. There's some pretty good ways to get to that volcano. But hey, we could get a bunch more gold.
we could just
could
kill it?
We
Honestly,
could bury it.
that's true. And the magic shackles are on it.
If we bury him and he turns into that body, he's just gonna die.
Okay.
There won't be oxygen in the coffin.
Can
That
we
way
bury
won't
him
have
up to his
dead on it.
head? Just like
Bury him up to his head, yeah, like a plant. Water him every day.
the clone doesn't need any sustenance or anything, right? Like it's just
No, but I mean, go ahead and make a intelligence check, or Arcana. I guess Arcana, because it can only be better. It can't be worse.
alright. I'm guiding this. Whoa, that's one way to just kind of toss it.
Why
Did
not
it
just
show
kill
you?
him?
Oh, I'm on a different thing now.
It's showing me that I rolled a 19 plus 2, so 11.
If we break this clone, won't he just make another clone?
That's true. As soon as he finds out that his initial clone's gone.
What's the process of making a clone though? Is it difficult?
Oh, are you asking?
Would,
Are you asking Uriel?
Yeah.
She says if he's done it once, it won't be difficult for him to do it again.
Oh no.
is there a priority list for which clone he'll enter?
Typically, I mean, I would say people would only have one, but if you're paranoid enough to make one, you might be paranoid enough to make 2 or 3.
What I guess I'm saying is, if we killed him, would he enter the first clone that he made, or can he designate which clone he'll go to next?
He should designate them as he makes them, but
Okay.
he could redesignate once he finds out one is missing.
Well, that doesn't do us any good with this clone then
I
anymore.
don't think it really easy though, because I mean, did we just kind of leave the thing open?
Oh,
Say we
that's a
can-
good question.
I say we just destroy the clone. Be done with it.
Yeah. I think he's the kind of individual that would check it, don't you think?
Clearly, his room was ransacked. He's gonna look around.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't gonna
You
look at
guys
his
left the
secret
door
room
to
see
his
that it's
clone room
inside.
open, so yeah, he's gonna see it.
Alright, yeah, let's burn the body.
Just burn it.
Alright, easy enough.
Says, what else says, can you burn it not in the labyrinth, please?
Yeah, yeah. Take it out.
Can we stuff it in that chest and send it to the ethereal plane forever?
It is not a chest of holding. It's just a regular chest. It's just stored
Put it in a
somewhere
bag of
else.
holding.
How big of a chest? Can we put a body in it and keep it there?
No, it is.
Sting would eat him. Sting likes to eat.
What if we cut it?
Perfect
into
solution.
pieces and Put it in the chest then.
Say, Sting,
Actually-
hungry boy.
I love that idea. This feels like the most sustainable, ecological approach. Let's go for it. No smell, no stink. He'll poop it out later.
Uriel
We'll
actually
go to the plane.
stays to chat with you for a little bit, Seraph. She's trying to just think outside of what I'm currently doing. I'm stuck. I can't find it.
Is there anything I could do to help?
Maybe you should mention the necklace you saw.
Aha. I did see a necklace.
What do you mean, a necklace?
Whenever we teleported out of the order, we went to
Kalshara?
yeah, that one. And the guy, it was a drow, right? That was there.
I was a high elf.
High elf. The high elf that was there was wearing a necklace that seemed similar to the artifacts. It didn't look like a piece, but
Can you describe it? And she'll ask you to like try to describe it, draw it, whatever. Beat can get in on that action if he wants to try to draw it.
I'll try to describe it as best I can.
So, after that conversation, I think we need it. I think that could be why I can't find it. If it's actually in 2 pieces, then I've been looking for the wrong thing.
Or do you want the necklace?
It could only help. I will start looking for what the other pieces might look like. If you can retrieve the necklace, that would be a great help.
No, probably not without
I
going
can
to war
try.
for Leon Alliance.
Yeah, how important was this guy that had the necklace?
What do you mean?
Like, Was he like a government person, or was he just some sort of underground helping move drow kids, or help move?
The second one.
Okay, so yeah, we pop in, yank the necklace off his neck, teleport back, problem solved.
Mug him up real good.
You need to hurt the guy, just take his necklace.
Well, yeah, I mean,
He's not important.
Unless-
He's not gonna feel a little angry.
I mean, I could just pickpocket him.
Yeah, Urel's looking at you. There's no need for violence.
This is out of character. He doesn't know this kind of stuff.
I see what,
I mean, he seemed like he could be reasoned with, right?
Is our
Right.
other drow people here?
No, they didn't come with you. So yeah, your
Oh,
other
they
characters
stayed?
would then go back to Uladara, use Crumdane's teleportation circle to go to Uladara and try to sneak back into the Order and act as if nothing had happened.
they might die because
Well, in theory,
you got insect.
their party doesn't know what they're doing, but all they know is that they aren't with them.
Yeah, they're dead.
Hopefully,
So
we can
I,
just get him to give it to us.
yeah, it
No,
sounds like he
we're
could be
just
reasoned with.
pickpocketing him, alright?
If this is
Around
to
his
save the
neck?
world,
He won't know what hit him. We can knock him
I'll-
out.
it'll be a brick.
If you are able to sneak the necklace around his neck without him knowing, I'll give you 1,000 gold.
The
Good to
challenge.
me.
He wants to do it anyway. You're just sweetening the deal.
It seems he wants to do good. If we can explain to him that this will help save the world, especially against an organization that he's actively working against, he should be compliant.
Mhm.
Can
And
we
well, if he wants to
introduce
save
him
the
to
world,
you?
then he'll just give it to us for free.
Yeah, exactly. And if he feels like he needs to meet you, is that possible?
And if he doesn't give it to us, we'll just steal it from him.
Urel says I would talk with him if he wishes, but currently my time is going to be spent looking for a piece that I didn't know I was looking for yet.
We don't know how to get back there now, do we, though?
Galahad does.
Oh, we do, yeah.
Yeah.
I went there. Oh, yeah. Excellent idea to go there first and then come back.
Well, should we rest up and then make a return trip?
I will. Yes, please.
And then whenever we get back, we'll make another one so Galahad can have all of his level 5 spells back.
I thought I was gonna take this kid back to the Twin Cities. Did I miss something?
We will in like 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah, the kid's barely eating any food. Let him.
Yeah, let's
That
let
long
him
rest messed up my hit points. David, yours gonna be messed up too. I don't know how to do hit points in here.
Whenever you
Before,
hit long rest, don't check the box that says reset.
Alright, you did.
Reset hit points.
We're attuning. What is those necklaces?
Yes.
Sorry, I just did my long rest. Do we have to put that into our equipment?
Yes. What is it called?
How do you add?
Go to equipment and then manage equipment. I think.
Manage equipment.
It is called.
Add items.
Well, I knew Beak had one. I don't know what happened to it.
What?
Your pendant.
Oh, the scrying one?
Yeah. Amulet of Proof Against Detection and Location is what it's called.
Yeah, that one.
Add.
So you guys have Beak already had one, and then you guys have 10 more.
Let's give it to the kid that we're taking home. Give one to him and have him attune to it. The gnome.
Okay.
And
Try to get a good penny for him in a magic shop.
Yeah, how many extras do we have?
Because because we still have some poor people in our party.
Me.
Me.
Well, I guess Cleroy, but that's because he spent all his money, right?
Well, he was poor, but someone bought him a sword.
Oh. So there were 10 of them. Beak already had one. That's 5 for the rest of us, and then we were gonna give one to the kid.
Yep.
Okay, so at least 4 left. We can sell those when we get somewhere and split it.
Yeah, and there's the kids are sort of talking amongst themselves, and over the next day or whatever, sort of over here, they're sort of talking about whether or not they want to go home because they know that they will be being looked for. They don't want to put their family in danger. Except for the gnome. He's like, I don't care. I want to go home.
Your necklace on, boy.
Get that necklace on, boy.
Never ever take this off.
Here, you know what? I'll just take it when he's sleeping, alright? We'll
I
out
go
like
over.
nighttime. We'll go out like the middle of the night when he's asleep. And we'll just take it from there.
You're a half-elf. You would know that he does not sleep.
I think we can honestly have a conversation with this guy and talk to him about it, but
Yeah.
we can also tell him that we're going to play a game which involves you getting your necklace stolen.
Is that like, are we gonna put up one of those jaws on his head that closes if he can't solve the puzzle in 10 minutes or whatever?
And we're just gonna go, you wanna play a game?
We know for a fact he doesn't like a lot of people showing up in his place, so we wouldn't talk to him.
Well, at least it's not 25 people, it's only 5.
6.
6.
Possibly plus Sting. Depending on if you take him or not.
I'll leave Steve behind again. Poor guy.
I want to cast thaumaturgy around the kids just to play some tricks and play around with them a little bit. Not like in a mean way, but like kind of in a fun way.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'll just say like, hey, come check this out, and I hold this like light in my hand or whatever, and I just like close my hand, and then I open my mouth, and the light's in my mouth, and then I close my mouth, and then I open my other hand, and the light's in my other hand, and then like I touch
The
his like
spiders are enjoying the show.
I touch one of the kids' noses, and like suddenly his nostrils are like illuminating and stuff, and then just kind of stuff like that.
Some of them are like politely clapping. Some of them look annoyed at the presumption that they don't know what you're doing. Because every kid that's here has some sort of magical ability.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well,
Some of them
Beak
are
is having the
being nice about
time
it.
of his
Though.
life.
They're like, "Yay, that was great!" And then some of the kids are like, "Come on, Dad."
well, fine. I cast fireball at one of them.
How you like that, kid?
Except I don't. Be rude. All right. Are we good to go talk to our boy, or Broseph? Try and explain the necklace situation to him, and
Yeah, let's do that.
You see while you're doing your long rest, the only people that seem to want to warm up to Sting are your sister, Beak, and Perrin has come around him a little bit.
I'll go near Sting.
Okay, I just
I'll
meant
go
people
pet him.
outside of the party. You guys know him.
Yo, what's
Yeah, I'll
up,
just-
Sting?
Once the cats go away, for about an hour, then I'll just go hang out
Cats?
with...
You mean
or they leave
spiders?
Spiders. Once they lose interest in the spiders, then I'll go hang out with my sister with Sting.
So immediately, because they didn't like the spiders.
Oh, I'm sure they love the spiders.
I'm sure
was there
Beak is sure about
until they showed that they love the spiders.
that. You would love the spiders. Praise
You
be
just let
to
it crawl on your neck. You'll love it then.
Praise be to Hypnotoad. All right, so you guys taking a long rest.
yarp.
Long rest is had. What would you like to do?
Let's go to talk to this guy.
Are all of you going? Is Sting coming?
I asked Sting if he wants to go. So there might be a fight, but maybe not. You can stay here with my sister.
He says back to the
Um,
caves.
No, to a town.
Is it darker than here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I say, do you want a hat?
I don't think so.
I say, okay.
I don't think so.
I don't think I
That's it.
want
I'll take a hat.
What was
I'd-
that? What was that thing? Did we take that thing that would cause the darkness to pop around us?
I believe Galahad has it.
Could give that to Sting.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe help him. He won't be able to see, but
Yeah, he has blind sense.
Yeah, he doesn't need to see.
I think scorpions, right?
I don't know. Do they?
I think that's the one that I had that had blind sense. Yep, 60-foot blind sense.
There you go. Are you doing that for
What was
Sting?
it? What was it?
It's a little, like, smooth stone thing that once you
Oh
identify
yeah,
it, you can.
yeah. I'll give it to him. So you want it to right? You do this, and then it's dark.
Well, then I can stay here then.
Okay. I might need you. What if we fight?
I will come if you tell me to come.
Yeah, just this time.
Okay.
But have that rock.
Sting doesn't seem to want to do anything.
Sting's still under the command of Beak for another, like, 10 or so days.
No.
Been 3 weeks already? Or 20, 21 days? Yeah.
Well, probably. It's probably been. It's probably between somewhere between 7 and 14 days since you did that. Yeah. All right. So everyone's going.
Yar.
Yeah, guess so.
All right. You trace out. Are you keeping track of your chalk? I guess you got lots of residual now, but just keep track of it.
Can everyone see in the dark? Because it was dark, pitch black there, right?
It wasn't pitch
So
black. It was just very dim.
How did we divvy up the residuum? Whatever it's called.
I don't need any of it. So you
I
can
don't need
have.
I think you just got all of it.
I
Beak
just
wasn't
got all.
there.
I think Galahad and Melmore are splitting it.
Yeah, you can. I don't need any of mine. All my spell. I don't have a spell yet that costs anything.
You could use it as
Okay.
blood. No, I'm just kidding.
Blood. How much blood do I need again for that?
Just
A vial.
Is that like a whole, like, I mean,
Of blood within 24 hours of death or something like that.
Yeah.
oh, the thing has to die. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
It's a very specific thing.
It's a very preventative.
All right.
Almost like they don't want you summoning demons all the time.
Yeah. Just cut my
For
self.
every occasion. I need someone to do my laundry. Better summon a demon to do it.
Yeah, just
What
prick my finger.
What did you decide to do with Trailor's body?
We fed it to Sting.
Did you take? A vial of
I
blood
guess
from
I
it?
would have gone.
What?
I said, did you take a vial of blood from it if you killed it?
It's only good
Ah.
for 24 hours.
Yeah, I mean we hit the set.
Okay. What?
Yeah,
I just.
Sting-
What? How are you dealing with it?
If Sting wants it, it's all his. I can summon some animals to eat it up if we want also.
Then when they
Some
disappear,
badgers.
just a bunch
Badgers,
of
they
chewed
don't
up
care.
parts fall on the ground.
They'll eat it.
Well, let's go out of the labyrinth before we do this.
The kids would like it.
Yeah, the kids would love it.
Kids, you want to see nature at work?
No.
I summoned 10,000 maggots and we sit here for 5 days.
Yeah, let's step outside for. She asked us to do that anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We'll go outside and kill this guy.
We'll do that. I'll collect a vial, and then let's go get our necklace.
I'll let Sting chew on him. If Sting needs some help, then I'll summon some badgers.
Okay.
They're
If you want it done
voracious.
quickly, then yes, you would have to summon some badgers. Sting cannot eat
Yeah.
an entire person in an hour.
We'll be in a hurry.
It's up to you.
I can flame strike. I can summon a big flame strike and burn it.
Oh, Sting doesn't want burned human. He wants fresh.
You don't want him cooked? He's not a medium rare kind of scorpion.
He's like,
more on
this
the
one
rare
tastes
side.
funny. It's like it's a clone or something.
I don't like this clone meat.
Is this beyond human?
Is this beyond human? Yeah.
So just taking
So,
it outside and dealing with it there?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so it is dealt with. You probably would have to summon some bat again if you want it done quickly. Sting would be able to eat it, but normally he would like something that big, he would save some and put it away for a while in case he can't find food for a while.
I mean, he can just eat what he wants, and then the rest of it we'll leave out. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, like if
It's half a
Trailer's
body.
yeah, if Trailer's
No.
soul goes into that, it's
I tell
done.
Sting to start with the head.
You guys come back and the body is gone. Okay, so you're just leaving half a body out there in the swamp.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Snakes around. Remember, we saw a giant snake on our way
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, there's wildlife out there for sure. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah,
Just
we'll
leaving it out there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Peeks up with that.
All right. Sting eats a fair amount of it.
Some people
You
feed
guys
the
decide to-
birds. Beak feeds the snakes. People.
You guys decide to leave it there. You take a vial of blood from it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We're spending a lot of time on a dead body.
I just want to know what you're doing.
Like, what does it matter? We leave
We
half of a
roast it.
dead body. Yeah. Like, let's.
Okay, so you leave the half a dead body out and go back into the labyrinth, or are you just
Oh, we're
teleporting
getting-
from out there?
I thought we were getting rid of it entirely.
Yeah, let's
It'll be
do
gone-
that.
It'll be
Let's-
gone in a day.
Oh, yeah. All right, sure.
It's indistinguishable now, anyway, right?
What do you mean?
If the head's been eaten,
Yeah, I mean you wouldn't necessarily recognize it.
it's just partial drow. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's plenty of
And-
jungle animals that'll eat it. Maybe pancakes will
Alright.
come back and eat it.
Yeah.
I don't think Pancakes is a carnivore. Pancake. Don't feed that to Pancakes.
Drow is delicious.
Who is this pancake?
This is beyond grass. Look,
Pancakes is a bull.
he's an
It's a very
ox.
special bull.
Special bull who likes
Hmm.
dark meat.
Interesting.
All right. All right. So are you guys just heading straight out from the jungle? Are you going back into the labyrinth to say anything before you leave? Or are you just going?
I'll go back and I gotta say bye
Okay.
to my sister.
All right.
I don't care about Yarel. I'll just tell bye to her and then go back out.
So you guys say your goodbyes. Put up the teleportation circle. This yeah, Sting. You said Sting is coming. You guys
Yeah.
all into
Get a full belly.
into the portal.
Yeah, one drow. Half a drow, sorry. He didn't want to get fat.
You guys enter the room. Leandrin looks. You guys see Leandrin, and he looks up. How did I know you were going to come back? And he looks. He starts to sort of back up in a defensive-looking stance.
Why were we coming back here?
I look at Sarah
Next.
and I say, "You want me to make it easy?"
No. It's okay. Don't worry. We're not gonna hurt you. We need your necklace. Please.
Why are you here, and why would I give you something that's been in my family for generations?
It's important. Obviously you want to help people. And this will help a lot of people.
I think you're gonna have to give a little more detail than that.
Why don't you
Listen, man,
speak up,
this will save the
Galahad?
world,
You want me to ask him? You want me to say, hey, that thing around your neck is a super powerful artifact that could potentially have the power to, wipe out or save humanity?
You say that?
Yep.
I'm not messing around.
He just looks at you
Exactly
guys.
those words.
And he takes another step back. Starts reaching for a door handle.
And no, we're not the bad guys. We're just here to
I cast confusion.
ascertain.
Do you?
Uh-oh.
What does confusion do?
Let's just make him attack random people.
Maybe.
Because my sorcerer had that, and I was like, oh, that ain't gonna work. Because
He
nobody
needs to make a
around.
wisdom 16, or he rolls a d10 and he either attacks certain things or just stands there and does nothing, or moves around.
Yeah.
Sort of a random thing what he does.
He saves. Says, now you're casting spells on me? And he turns and starts to open the door. And
Great. I'm running up and punching him in the gut.
Oh boy.
Okay, well this went very bad very quickly.
make an attack roll.
You just gotta catch him.
Hang on, I'm gonna. Yeah, we can see how this
15.
goes.
Yeah, 15 will hit.
Can I make a sleight of hand and steal his necklace?
Can't I? I'm gonna cast sleep at 5th level on him, so we don't have to punch him. I'm like, no, we don't have to hit him.
6 damage, and I'm gonna use stunning strike.
It's a con save.
Yeah.
Oh, he fails that. He is stunned. He says, "Ugh!"
And I'll take the
What?
necklace off with my bonus action, and if possible.
You start to lift it off, and you can see he's trying to resist, and you can see his eyes are welling up. Why are you doing this?
Oh,
Don't
this
want
one's
to
so
do this.
bad.
It has to be done. We're leaving now.
I'm just gonna go over and kind of kneel over him and just say, "You don't like the order. We don't like the order. You seem to like people and saving lives. We also like doing that. And we don't have a lot of time to waste. The world is in peril. And your necklace is key to ensuring that nobody blows up an entire civilization or two. Thank you for your understanding. I'm sorry it came to this. We'll bring this right back."
As the stun sort of wears off, and you're saying all that to him, he drops to his knees and he starts sobbing. Please. It's all I have left.
And you'll
will
get
kneel
it
down
back.
next. I'm gonna kneel down next to him and say, "Let's all calm down for a second, and then can I just explain to him what's been happening? Just like the whole story and the whole picture.
Want a whole rundown?
I mean, it'll take a minute or two, right?
Yeah, it should only take
Make
a
a
minute.
persuasion check.
You got good charisma.
Yeah. I'm also gonna add guidance and Dark One's luck to this because I really want this to work. Persuasion. Boink. Boink, 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 boink.
Plus Dark One's.
It's
Guidance?
the most persuasive argument you've ever heard.
That's
Holy
Oh!
He
Get
just
it,
convinced
get
this
it,
guy.
get it in.
Ah!
Dude,
It's like a 42. Okay.
he could have convinced this guy of anything.
This guy just goes, yeah, sure, go for it, dude. I'm
Yeah,
on board.
sure, yeah, I got. You know what? This
I
is
don't
amazing.
even worry about that punch, dude. It's all good.
Well,
Spell nothing. You want that necklace? What else do you want out of here?
He says.
while you're at it, we'll take your money. We'll take anything you got.
He says, I understand it's important, but please, it's all I have left of her.
I mean,
Can you?
You're welcome. You're
Bring it
welcome to
back.
come with us.
He looks
Clearly,
at
you know how to get back
He looks
here.
at you with the spark in his eyes, like he's just realized you guys are more durable than anyone he knows. He says, would you do a favor for me?
yeah, sure.
Possibly.
Possibly.
It's-
Yeah. What is it?
That amulet is the last link I have to my wife, but she died in the tunnel, trying to help people come here. So we stopped using it because. But she carried a pendant on her. If you can retrieve that, it would suffice as a replacement.
Wait,
Does it
I
look
pull out a
like
piece
this?
of parchment. I start drawing that thing we're stealing from him.
I pull Melmore aside. I'm like, we could just like bring back his dead wife, right?
Is that what it was? His wife? I missed that
I
part.
mean, yeah, it was his wife. She died in a cave collapse, you know, and he wants the amulet, but like, we could one up that and just bring her back to life, right?
I could pray to my god. I could
He
pray
says
to my
there's-
god and ask for the favor.
We're off to the side.
He's still looking at Creed and says, "If the tunnel, they stopped using it, and parties were sent in, but it's too dangerous. There's things live in it now."
I mean, if worse comes to worse, we're like super rich. We could just buy another Scroll of Resurrection and, you know, bring her back in exchange for this
I mean,
world-ending
I
piece
can-
of material.
I have divine intervention. I can ask the god to do it. Like,
Yeah, I think you should, but I think we should go clear
Try
out
it
the
out.
cave first, so she doesn't come back to life, you know, under a pile of rocks.
I want to ask, like, is the pendant you're talking about exactly like this one?
No, it's different.
doesn't like the most powerful resurrection doesn't it? You don't even need the body. It'll bring them back to life where you are.
Yeah, true
Yeah, like
resurrection. you don't
true
use the
resurrection.
thought.
Which,
Yeah.
if you're asking a god to do it as a divine intervention, then wouldn't it be the like you can ask for the most powerful one?
Yeah, I'm sure that he will bring her back in whatever way, but
You have
I
to
pull,
get lucky.
you have to get so lucky.
I can reincarnate now, but it has to be dead within 10 days.
How far is this cave?
I peek my head in. How long she been dead? No.
She's been dead for years.
Oh, okay. Well, give me another minute.
This is the tunnel connects. There's an entrance at the edge of town. Drow used to come through it all the time, but they caved it in, and then it became harder. Still, some came through, but not as many. And because there weren't as many, things started living in it. And now
Okay,
it's
guys.
unusable by us, which is why we have the teleportation circle.
He's just talking to Creed, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, guys, group up. I want to pull everyone together.
Huddle up.
Alright,
we
what's
can-
up?
Ready?
Huddle up, guys.
Beak and Sting scoot in there.
I think we can make a real good friend here, and we could, like, definitely 100% get on this guy's good graces if we just, you know, bring her back to life and then bring her here. We could have a really good ally potentially.
How much
that
money do
has-
you have?
I mean, I've got quite a bit. We could also try the divine intervention. Where is my money? I gotta check my inventory.
Well, go ahead and try the divine intervention while we're here.
Well, I mean, I think that it might be smart to like go find her body so that, you know, if the god is fickle in any way, he doesn't bring her back underneath a pile of rocks and then she dies again and it was for nothing. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Plus, with
That's a
the well, I
smart
guess
plan right there.
I think
I
we
was
go
like,
to the
I don't-
cave.
I can't imagine a dwarven god that's all about honor.
I mean,
do that.
the gods are fickle things, Melmore. I think we should just go to the cave and, you know, dig out the rock with your magic rock powers and
Magic rock powers.
woo!
All right,
Okay.
hang on, 1 second. I'm gonna go back in and talk to him. Are you willing to come with us if we go look for her?
You can make an insight check in the silence that he gives you after you were asked.
I don't know that he wants to.
Yeesh, 15.
That's,
I don't
I
know
mean, that's
where
enough to
I
tell that I mean, if he wanted to go back in there, he would have already gone. He is,
Oh.
he is scared to go back in there. He said to Creed that they'd sent parties in there to look, and it's too dangerous for him.
How much is a scroll of resurrection if the divine intervention? I forgot how much it costs.
50,000 gold.
50,000 gold.
50,000 gold. I've got 1,305 platinum left.
13,000 gold. I have 13,000 gold.
Beak is rolling in money. All we got to do is take out Beak.
Take
I don't have
We'll
50,000.
bag
I don't
of
have
holding.
50,000 though.
What's his
We'll
name
put-
again? What's this guy's name?
Don't we have like 5% off or something? So wouldn't it be like 45,000 for this goal?
You
Oh, it
do.
was like in the 20s.
If you go to the Twin Cities and get it.
I thought it was like 20,000 gold.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was 50,000. I have to go back and double check on
That was a lot. That
We-
sounds like
we
a
got-
lot.
Well,
we got
it
the
was, but then you
resurrection. We
guys
didn't
found
get
a
true
boatload of
resurrection.
platinum.
I thought it was 25. Something like that.
But we got the resurrection. We didn't get true resurrection.
Yeah, we can get regular resurrection. We just gotta, dig her out of the hole. Resurrection will work if we find her body.
Do we need a body?
Are we guaranteed
see the
safe
face of the
passage? Can we get there? Are we gonna run into any trouble on our way there?
Probably, but you seem far sturdier than anyone who's gone in here.
Well,
And
I mean,
this-
if you want it back that bad and you believe in us, why wouldn't you go?
What he said.
And I'll tell you what, I'll throw in another caveat. If we can get her, we'll bring her back for you.
Yeah, we could potentially bring her back to life.
You see his face just kind of goes slack. So, okay. You keep me safe.
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll keep you safe.
I think-
Sorry about
no.
the punch. It's been a little stressful for the past few weeks.
All we
yeah,
gotta
you're
do,
lucky to hear all the freaking 42 persuasion.
you gotta. Here's what, so let me explain the situation to you. We're gonna have to go in this cave, clear out whatever's in there, dig the rocks out, find her, and then we'll try. We got one thing to try, and if that doesn't work, we'll go get something, and then we'll bring her back.
I'll have to find someone to watch the portal. When will you go?
As
I mean,
soon
we
as
can
you
go
can
look
find
for
someone.
her right away, but
Okay, and
The-
I'll be right back. And he leaves. About 10
Do
minutes
we have
go
time
by.
for a short rest?
Yeah, you can take as much time as you want. It's up to you.
Just a short rest while we're waiting for him.
About 10-20 minutes go by. He comes back with someone. Another elf. He looks at you. He says, "You're going to bring her back." And he sort of looks at him and says, "Shh, it's gonna be fine. Just watch the portal." And he sort of looks. This new guy sort of looks at you. A little distrusting, but he's gonna sit and watch the portal.
why does
Thanks for
everyone
doing
not trust us? I'm a very trustworthy person.
So you hear that, Sting? We're going back to the caves.
Sting chitters.
We all just
All right.
hear, all right.
Going back in.
Lead the way, friend. Are we ready to go?
Are you taking a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I hand him the
It's a
parchment that
different
I
armor.
drew his necklace on.
he takes it.
You should have cut it out and tied a piece of string to it and gave it to him.
Make a either make it just a dexterity with proficiency. So
Natural
he
20.
says, "Thank you."
All right,
Are you ready
shall
to
we
go?
set out? Yes, let's go.
Okay, so you guys, and you can take a short rest if you like. And you head out. He takes you to the cave, and you head in.
Wow, that was quick. The cave's really close.
Yeah, this is. I mean, between everything that you've talked to, between this guy and the drow that saved you, basically this is. I mean, this used to be just a regular road. It would lead from the Underdark to here. This is where it would let out, and people used to travel on it. The reason they don't anymore is because the drow caved it in, and then it became infested with things.
Hey.
So yeah, you guys head in.
Oh yeah, we got
Sting
this.
wants to know what's in there. Sting asked the elf, "What's in there?"
The elf just.
Giant
I
scorpion.
don't know.
Has anyone come back?
Yes, a
Like
few have come
your
back,
expedition?
but they didn't fight anything. They ran before at the first sign of trouble, and I don't blame them.
How far in there is she?
I have no idea. She could be all the way. I know the route to get.
What?
There was, so they caved in the entrance, but we found another hole, and we were using that for a while. I know the way to that.
All right.
Okay,
She
well,
should
yeah,
be somewhere
sure.
along the way.
Yeah.
Does any Melmore? I think it's Melmore. Do you have the spell that you use to help us find
I have stone shape.
pieces?
Oh, what?
Oh,
Is
you
it
mean,
you who used locate object?
Yeah, I have look. I mean, I don't. Let me see if I have it prepared.
I think I was the one casting
it was Beak.
locate. Was it Beak?
I think Beak had
Beak had it.
locate. Locate. I
With
thought
an
he was
object.
locate. Yeah, I have person.
Well, if you
I
can
have
find the
locate.
pendant that we're looking for, we'll find her.
I don't have it. I don't have it ready today, but I can tomorrow.
Wait, I can give you a long rest and a short rest. I believe I can.
Yeah,
do
I
that.
have locate creature. I don't have locate object.
He says
I
it's
gotta-
the whole trail is a few days long.
Well, that shouldn't be an issue.
Okay.
We have ways to camp out safely.
It's only second level.
Well, let's head in and
What happened to that spell? It's called catnap, and I had it. Did
Yeah,
I not
yeah.
add it to this character? It's not on my character sheet. But I do have catnap. Oh, I can't just Google catnap and bring up the definition.
Okay. The rest of this first day goes by without issue.
I want to have this guy describe me the pendant, and I will draw it.
Okay.
And then I'll have him watch me draw it, so then I can get the right thing down. So I know what I'm looking for.
Okay. He rolled decently to describe to you what it looks like. Go ahead and make a basically a dexterity saving throw because I think you're proficient in them. Okay. Draw something that he recognizes.
Say this is exact.
It's very close. Yes. I mean it's flat. It's two-dimensional, but that's what it looks like.
Okay.
Let's see. Catnap.
And then what is well, like I said, the
It
first day.
It might take a few days to get there. Yeah. So. not
Yeah,
big-
yeah,
not a big
okay.
deal.
First day, you guys are just sort of entering, and it's nothing happens. You guys are just walking in there. Are you setting up a dome to sleep in?
Yeah, if the ceiling's tall enough, awesome. Tower. If not, dome.
Yeah, it's not going to be tall enough for a tower, unfortunately.
I miss my tower. All these caves.
So who's outside the dome? I'm guessing it's Sting and probably
Yeah,
Beak.
Sting and yeah, I'll hang out with. Sting.
I'll be out there with him.
This would be
So-
good to protect the new guy.
I'm gonna stay in the dome. It's got AC.
First line, I won't have you
We're in a
make
cave,
perception
it's pretty
checks.
cool.
Nothing's going to happen. But what is your marching order for day 2?
Melmore will be in front.
Yeah, he's got that rock. He's got stone shape. We need that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got that big, thick, you know.
Plus, he's very tanky.
I'll head up the back.
I'll tell Sting to try to keep an eye on our buddy here. Keep him safe.
Okay.
Have him in the middle with Sting.
I'll be in the middle.
Leandrin is from the middle, just sort of guiding you, telling you where, if there's any kind of inlets or anything, telling you to not, you can skip those, just go this way. So there's no need for like survival checks or anything. He knows the way. Coming up towards the end of day 2, he's telling you to go a certain way, and there's small, like, you start noticing all these crystals they're not anywhere else that you've seen in the caves.
Tiny.
They're not particularly shiny. They're crystalline. They're kind of like they're green. They're not super shiny. They're kind of dull, but they are odd. They seem like they don't really, like you said, like you've never seen them before in the Underdark and Leandrins. These weren't here before, but this was years ago.
You know
This
what
is-
they are.
No idea.
All right, what were they? They're like little.
They're
Green
just
crystals.
crystals.
They're the same color as that powder.
Yeah.
Melzar, do you
Um,
know?
As I see those crystals on the wall, I cast detect magic.
They have a very, very, very faint magical aura. Almost undetectable.
But is
Are
it
they just
detect-
like
detectable by detect magic? That's
Yeah, I mean that's but like it's if you weren't looking directly at them, they wouldn't grab your attention. Go ahead and anyone who wishes to go ahead and roll a
Arcana.
I will roll. Who's got high Arcana? I guess Galahad, right?
I do, yeah. I have a +9, but I'm gonna roll like patoots because I have been all night.
I'll hit you
I
with
thought
guidance.
it's not coming through to Tailspire. I'm getting a
Guidance.
an
What is it?
error.
A D4?
Yeah.
D4.
Yeah, D4. Oh, I got a 22
I'll
anyway.
just roll that. I'll just roll that here.
I matched your guidance. Oh, I got a natural 20. What up?
I got an 18. I
got
can't.
24.
The rolls aren't going through to Tailspire for some reason.
Okay. Yeah, so anyone who rolled above a 20 basically can figure out that this may have been the basis for what Trailer was starting with the residuum, but the residuum seems to be far more concentrated. But it looks like it may have started here, like his research may have started with something like this.
Sorry, will you say that one more time? Trailor.
The residuum that he was making.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It may have started with something like this, but obviously much more concentrated. As with,
yes.
you've detected magic on the residuum, it is very bright.
Yeah. He made a reduction in a pan. I see what you're saying.
Basically.
Ah, yes.
So you guys press on? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
Leandrin is guiding
we're-
you around. And there's a big opening. It says, you just turn the corner and then there's a smaller corridor and we go through there. You guys turn the corner and Melmore, you see a giant crystalline structure completely blocking the entranceway. It's translucent to a degree, so you can see through it. And it looks like, and Leandrin comes around the corner and is like, well, that's where we were supposed to go.
Has it been 10 minutes? Is my detect magic still up?
No, I'd say it's still up. And as you look at it, this has a bit more of an essence to it. And as you look up towards the center, there is something that is quite a bit brighter. And the rest of you, without detect magic, make a perception check.
I will guide myself. Gosh, every time I almost click on
Cleo
deception.
got a natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
Seraph also got a natural 20
Nice.
for 25.
Me and
I got
Sting
a
both got 10.
So, Cleroy,
23.
Seraph, and Creed, without detect magic, you can see something shard-like is glowing in the middle of this crystalline formation.
I will. I'll turn to the party and let them know that it's very magical. The center is glowing with strong magic.
Can you
And,
use shape rock to just open it up?
And I don't think stone shape's gonna work because this is crystal, but I can try.
I think that everyone other than just the necessary people should back up. That means you, Leandrin.
This is okay.
I'll
And he backs up.
So I will cast stone shape on the initial part of the crystalline that's blocking the door, and see if we can't make a hole with
Okay.
it.
As you walk up, as you start to get close to be able to touch to shape the stone, you start to see this just out of the corner of your eye. You see something shift, and you look up, and then boom! A big, like, piece of this crystal thing is moved and is slammed down on you. Does a
And I'm dead. Good job.
17 hit you? I don't think it does.
No, 17 does not hit.
All right, so this giant
It just
thing
hits
has,
his head and goes.
Bounces off my
has
helmet.
hit down and it's sort of like held by your plate mail as this giant crystalline structure starts to sort of move and stand and two enormous crystalline arms form.
I'm gonna bamf out my wings.
Okay, and that's where we're going to call it for the evening.
Heyo.
So you've bamfed out wings, and then we will roll initiative when we start next time.
Like, I'm glad I dodged that first attack. It sounded like it's gonna hurt.
All right. So thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next week at the same time.
Heyo.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
See ya.
I was waiting for Isaac to say,